Pun's drunk.
Am I the prettiest?
Pun's drunk.
Am I the baddest mofo low down around this time?
Pun's drunk.
Well, who am I?
Pun's drunk.
Who am I?
Pun's drunk.
I can't hear you.
Pun's drunk. AKA Mr. Moo Woo Shine himself.
Of Harlem.
You already know this is Punch Wrong Boxer, aka Mr. Moo Shine himself, aka El Adobo, aka El Sazón, aka El Borracho. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you at this side of heaven. God bless you all. Ladies and gentlemen, boxing is good, it's lit, drama, controversy. Yeah. Earlier, they officially announced the Anthony Joshua versus Alexander Usyk September 25th. Shout out to Castano Cruz, Tina, Hell's Kitchen in the building, NYC. Castano Cruz gonna make one of the most anticipating pro debut. Shout out to Castano Cruz. Hey yo, shout out to everybody in the comment section. Rub, what's good, my brother? Skin, what's good? Get the smoke, what's good? Halim, Winston, y'all know why so many dislikes? I don't know. I mean, this is the type of topic, man, that tears people away. Boxing girl, what's good? Lisa Bell, the queen. Hashtag Packers Gamer, what's good? Chin, smoke in the building. On. Dímelo, mi gente. How you doing, my friends and my family and my haters and my supporters or my face supporters? Ladies and gentlemen, see, man, damn. Your boy, Punch, man. I went live when I was on the road and I couldn't go. Tony, the building. What's good, my brother? Damn, I ain't know my opinion could affect people in such a way. Damn, I gotta take more responsibility, man. Knowing that I might say something, it might, Melly, what's good? Puerto Rican rum, dímelo palo viejo. Jay Triller, what's good? Ladies and gentlemen, of course, a lot of boxing content people have been talking about, of course, the Jermell Charlo, Brian Castano, and yes, I talk about it, but not in a setting where I really want to just talk about it like that, because I was on the road and stuff like that, and I was using my phone out, and it was going in and out. Pause, I'm just talking about a phone. I ain't talking about no crazy shit. Rename your channel to Hanging on Charlo's Nuts Boxing Channel. Oh, now I'm hanging on the nuts now. Oh, let me see. First was, if any boxer that acknowledged the hard work of Punch Drunk Boxing, automatically I'm on their nuts. Oh, okay. I get it. That's the way people see it. So if somebody shot you out, that means you on their nuts. I don't understand, folks. I don't understand. So if I be like, yo, what's good, my brother? Yo, let me see who said that. Who said that. Hold on. Let me get him. And people that got wrenches, I don't want you to block nobody, nothing. Do not block nothing. Matter of fact, I don't even know why there's wrenches. You know why I even put wrenches on? I started to put wrenches was to protect the other people that I know that it was going at them, to really just, what I'm saying? I really didn't need a wrench. I didn't really need the protection. You feel me? Hold on. Johnny Blaze was good. So that's the new shit, right? So now if somebody acknowledges you, that means that you are on their dick, on their nuts, or whatever he would call it. Really? That's the new shit. So if LeBron James was like, yo, Punch drunk, yo, I seen you, I like what you do. You're gonna be like, yo, Punch drunk, why you being on his dick? Why you being on his nuts? I think this is what it is, folks. This is what it is. Look, Let me just say this. I don't block anyone, only racist. Don't even block. Yo, Tony, for today, don't even block if there's these racist comments. Don't even block them, because then we know who they are. You know, people really expose themselves more than anything. You know, for that, just let them rock. Let them rock. Cause I want to make an example out of those. So put it this way. And I know there's gonna be people that be like, aha, punch, aha, aha. And you know what? I'm humble and I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna be like, okay. If anybody subscribed to the channel, y'all been following me for quite some time. You know I usually like go against the narrative, go against those you know what I'm saying, the channel that you and a lot of people out there that be like, yo, Punch, you heard this? People that send me links, yo, you heard what this channel said? Yo, they man racist. Yo, Punch, we gonna say something about them? Yo, Punch, because they feel like I need to be the voice. If they don't got no channels, they not gonna say it. And some of the people that do got channels, they come on my panel, they talk shit about them, but really don't talk about shit about them in their panel. So my is where you can vent out, talk shit about the other people that you don't like, talk shit about the other channels that you don't like. But guess what? Who gets the heat? Punch Drunk, cause it's my channel, right? So y'all know, if y'all know me, y'all new to the channel, subscribe to the channel, smash the like button, right? And I just wanna talk. So if anybody gonna catch the playback, smash the like button, smash the dislike button, it doesn't matter. It's still gonna hit the algorithm, so you helping no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Send the link to the haters, to the supporter, whoever want to listen to this, because I do believe that this right here can actually help out other boxing content creators, or will not help out, but it actually relates to other boxing content creators. So, you know what I'm saying? There's certain situations that might humble you, certain situations that you might go through that you haven't gone through yet. So now, let me clarify. I just want to clarify why I created this channel. Why I wanted to talk about boxing in these airwaves, right? Airwaves, platform, whatever y'all want to call it, right? I love the sport of boxing. I felt that there was times where, you know, mass media ain't talking about the sport of boxing, but the YouTube community was talking about boxing. If you ain't catch a fight or something, you want to catch on somebody, you rely on YouTube boxing content creators, right? Well, I got to the point when I was just looking for whatever I'm looking for. You know, when you just YouTube and you just want to YouTube a fight, you want to YouTube somebody's perspective, all I was hearing is just race bait, and then it's race, and then I got, oh man, I'd rather talk about it. I know boxing. I like my opinion better than what I'm hearing or what I'm listening to, right? But I love boxing. Grew up watching boxing. Grew up being gyms. People only wanted to be a fighter. But of course, I like the other sports as well. So, I wanted to do this channel to bring light to the sport and the fighters. Because I believe that each and every fighter, regardless if they may frustrate me sometimes or frustrate y'all, to me, since day one, modern day warriors, modern day gladiators, put their life on the line for pure entertainment. I know I say it a thousand times, right? If you know me, I always say it. I remember the beginning when I used to say it. People was like, "You trying to say that boxers are your warriors and gladiators? What the fuck is you talking about? They're not my warriors." To me, they're my modern day warriors, modern day gladiators. That's how I look at fighters. I look at fighters like special human beings. I look at fighters like, yo, they got the statistical fortitude to do shit that the normal person just won't do to make a living, right? That doesn't mean everybody don't got the balls and stuff like that, because I believe that if push comes to shove, somebody do something to your family, your kids, you become a fighter. Even if you don't know how to fight, you become a fighter. But anyway, I have so much respect for fighters. Good friend of mine. Why I have so much respect for fighters, keep it short, my boy I used to grow up with, he died in the ring sparring, and that's when I really had a passion. And I always vouch for fighters. I could go to an amateur fight and I see somebody saying to a fighter, "You a bum." I want to fight them. Don't you ever call a fighter a bum? How you disrespect? Because of my mind, it's like, damn, my friend died in the ring and sparring to follow a dream. And that's when I noticed how serious the sport is. Now, the pleasure, now, So now y'all know why I created this channel. Love the sport, wanted to preserve the sport of boxing. I believe the sport of boxing is not a growing sport. I believe the sport of boxing, I believe the sport of boxing is not a growing sport, but it's not a dying sport. It's like stagnant. I don't know if it's hit a plateau. I don't know if it plateaued. But I love the sport of boxing. I want to preserve, even that we know that there's, I call boxing a gangster's playground. Yeah, there's a lot of, there is corruptions. There are a lot of things, but there's a beautiful side of sport of boxing. It's a world sport. And anybody can get the chance with their bare hands to be that guy, to be a champion of the world. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful sport. You handle your business with your bare hands. You take care of your family literally with your bare hands. You know when people be like, I fight for mine. They literally fight for theirs, right? So I went to the fight this past Saturday, got me their credentials, and now this is where I shouldn't take things personal. It's not personal, but I want you to understand something. And maybe since y'all just click on something, and let's say y'all could click on my video or my live stream, and then y'all click out, y'all do your own lives, and y'all go to the next YouTube content creators or whatever. Let me tell y'all something about the sport of boxing. You know and I know that the sport of boxing, mass media really has abandoned the sport of boxing. Right? Even, look, I even say it a lot of times, even Max Kellerman, who got the #1 show, sporting debate show, don't even talk about boxing. When the whole world is watching, the first take, he don't want to talk about boxing. I thought that Max was going to pull for boxing. And I say, damn, yo, boxing is going to go, is going to be in the forefront of sports conversation. Yay! It did not happen. Now he got a little 30-minute show, which I didn't even look at it, to be honest. But regardless, this is what I understand, that independent media is strong in the sport of boxing. If you take out independent media in the sport of boxing, who will be talking about boxing? Who will report the sport of boxing? Guess what? Look at Fight Hype, independent news. Fight Hub, independent news. The Boxing Voice, independent news. Guys like Eagle, and guys like Blue Bloods, guys like a bunch of dudes that you may respect or don't respect. At the end of the day, independent media is what keeps boxing alive. Me, I try to be an instrumental in keeping and preserving the sport of boxing, right? I know sacrifices. I know it. Now, if I've been doing this, let's say now almost 3 years, where I'm visibly talking about boxing on the reg, and people get to know me. You're not gonna get to know my personal life, but you're gonna get to know me as, you know, a boxing content creator, punch drunk, and you're gonna know, bro, that I sacrifice time and time, editing, coming out with content no matter what. If I started, had 5 views, 3 views. I remember I was going to go live. There was nobody showing up. I'm like this, and I'm just talking to myself, and then 1 view pop up, and then the view leaves. It went from 2, went to 5, it went to 7, but I just kept on going, consistently dropping 3, 4, 5, 6 videos. I was all about boxing. I was married to break down the sport of boxing for boxing, for the people that love boxing, because I believe this is the community that only talk about boxing. I'm walking into the community of boxing heads, and I'm like, yay, this is my lane. This is a community. This is my block. This is my hood, right? So I didn't know that, you know, it was going to grow. I didn't know that you could make, you could be monetized and get money and people donate to you and things of that nature. I didn't know nothing about that. All I just wanted to do was talk about boxing. And I'm going to say this, and I want to say this because I know other boxing content creators could relate to this. We walk in this just wanted to talk boxing, right? We don't know where it's going to take us. I don't even know who I'm going to meet. I don't know if I'm going to meet a champion ever, right? We just doing what we love. I was just doing what I love, right? Talking about boxing and having camaraderie with other people that like talking about boxing, debating, educating each other, educating ourselves, just talking about things that we love, right? So the little that the channel grows, thanks to y'all, thanks to the subscribers, thanks to the people that smash the like button, thanks for the people that share, thanks for the people that motivate me on the comment box. Any little thing, yo, keep doing your thing. I like your channel. That shit's inspiring, it's motivational. So the more I grow, it's because of y'all as well. not giving all the credit to me. I walked in this boxing saying, I want to educate, but I love to be educated. I want to enlighten, but I like to be enlightened. And you could go to 1,000 videos of me saying the same thing. You feel me? Then it gets to the point where, you know, you put in hard work, and hard work pays off. I went from talking about boxing to then having, actually, I used to, when y'all saw me interview Eddie Hearn in Madison Square Garden, and y'all see me interview Lou DiBella, y'all see me interview, I sneaked in those. I remember around that time, I had like 300 subscribers, right? And I'm messaging how to get into the media, how to get to this, how to get. Nobody really responded. Guess what? The boxing voice actually responded. Michelle Phelps responded, but she wanted me to work. And I'm like, I don't want to work for somebody. You know what I mean? But, and you know, I sneaked in the press conference of Amanda Serrano, Heather Hardy with Devin Haney and the Russian kid that he fought, Abdullayev. I went to the Steve Rose Triple G. Went to the Anthony Joshua. The Anthony Joshua and Andy Ruiz. I sneaked in that press. In that press. I just sneaked. I had my book back with the camera. Yo, yeah, I'm pressed, man. I'm late. Right? Just to bring content to y'all. Bring the content to the sport of boxing. Now, a lot of people, just like when you work, you sacrifice, right? Hey, they're going to be like, what the fuck? I don't give a fuck what you sacrifice. And that's on you, Punch. That's on you. If you want to take away from your family and friends or whatever, that's on you. Just think about every Saturday. Every Saturday I'm here chopping it up with y'all. Chopping it up boxing. I used to be in the lounge and club all the time. Every Saturday there's a boxing fight. I'm trying to bring content, trying to bring light. Yo, what rep it? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Rap Star, what's good? What's good? Derek, what's good? What's good? And no, what's good? I think this is the time that I want y'all to know, for those who feel like they want to do a channel, feels like, damn, how to grow or you know, whatever, right? I'm talking as the boxing content YouTuber, right? Put in man work. Hours. Right now, guess what? I want to put my kids to sleep, my 2 babies to sleep. But I gotta go live. It's only become work, right? You got subscribers, you got followers. You know, let's feed them boxing. We need some boxing, right? Boxing is lit and stuff like that. But the understanding of, yo, now I feel like there's some type of responsibility, right? I get message, yo, from a boxer. I love what you're doing. You one of those dudes that keep it honest. Thank you. And then another boxer say it. And then, damn, I am making some type of impact when I didn't even know it's like that, right? Filed for me the credentials. I never got it. The first time I got it, I think was the Triller one with George Campbell Satillo. The second one was this event that I went, right? So hearing it from boxers that I talk about and I know I respect, and then they respect my work, I'm honored. I'm honored to be talking about modern day warriors and modern day gladiators. And I'm honored that they look at me. Some of them look at me and have spoken to me and say, yo, I respect your work. You keep it real. You unbiased. You say how it is. You fair. At half of the interviews that I've gotten, it's people that reached out to me saying, yo, I will want you to interview you. I want to interview with you because I feel like you real, you unbiased, you're honest. I pride myself, say unbiasedly, logically, and objectively. The people that will tear you down, and we all heard this, the people that will tear you down is those who's around you, your friends. So in this community, it seems like Charlo say, yo, Punch, I like your work. Damn, wow, call me off guard. Yeah, oh shit. Sometimes when people you don't think they paying attention to you, they paying attention. I used to say on my channel, yeah, they gotta be paying attention because the YouTube is the only people that talk about boxers. They gotta be paying attention, right? Respect. Tio, respect. Haney, respect. Amanda Serrano, respect. Boots Ennis, respect. Keyshawn Davis, respect. They gave me a chance to interview them. That's an honor that I interview modern day warriors. And it's an honor that they respect my work. And it's an honor that I could get subscribers. And it's an honor that people trust my word. And it's an honor that I do my job. And I do my job. I do my job consistently for 3 years almost. Putting in that work. If I'm growing, because I put in that work. If you see me in San Antonio, it's because I don't get paid for this shit. I go out there, I pay my gas, I went driving, I pay for hotels to bring a 7-minute content. To be disrespected is y'all motherfucking bitches. You're ungrateful. To tell me or to tell, oh, yo, Punch, you a fanboy? You a fanboy? Or you on somebody's nuts because they acknowledge my work? You think independent media people get paid? You think so? You think we get paid for this shit? Or we bringing some content? You know who get paid for this? Mike Comperger on ESPN. Dan Raphael. People like us, we do this because we love it. So do I take it personal? Yeah, I take it personal. I'm one of those motherfuckers that take anything personal because I put my life and I sacrifice my time with my family, my friends, my health. Yeah, I'm gonna take it personal. God damn it, I deserve the damn respect because I'm respecting y'all bringing the motherfucking content. Hell yeah, I take it personal. I ain't one of them niggas that be like, oh no, it's business. Nah, I take it personal because I know I do this genuinely from the heart. So when people that subscribe to me tells me shit like, you a sellout, and I've been here fighting, you know what I'm saying, as a boxing content creator, fighting those other people, other boxing content creators, other people that go race bait and have racism, and then you tell me around that I am the sellout because I have a scorecard? Because I don't have the same scorecard, I don't see the same fight that you watched. And I said this for a long time. I said, yo, hey, yo, do you know, let me tell y'all something, folks. To talk the way I talk, do you know how many death threats I get? And this is talking about boxing. I'm being dead serious. Do you know how many death threats daily I've gotten since December? Do you know? Death threats. Do you know that shit? I'm the motherfucking voice of the people. I take the motherfucking licks. I got messages saying, yo, watch your back. If you come to this city, we're going to get you here, here, here. You know why I like riding alone? Because I wish a motherfucker would. But you don't get what I get. Sellout. Motherfucker, you can say I'm selling out my family to talk about boxing and get my ass shot out there for talking boxing. How fucking dare you call me a sellout? How fucking dare you criticize my fucking work when I'm trying to bring a 7-minute content traveling the fucking around the fucking America? Sneaky into shit. Y'all think it's a motherfucking game. That's what it is. Nah, but this is my passion. This is my love. I do it, but I do it for us too. And whoever tries to come around my sport and try to degrade or devalue my sport, you gonna get it from me. It's punch drunk boxing. Do you know why? Because I drink it. I am drunk over the boxing. I get hangovers of boxing. I love the boxing. I'm toxic of boxing. I love it. I shit it. I breathe it. It's boxing, baby. That's my passion. Ain't nobody got passion like me. I put that on my life. Who? You think I piggyback on some other channels to get this and to get that? I know that's a grind. Other people vouch them. They get their co-signers. I ain't get no co-signer coming into this shit. I get no co-signers. Why you think they respect me? From the ground up. And not because of me only, but because of you. But I know I put in that work. Ain't nobody, I don't give a damn. I'm not going to say that I'm the best at scoring bouts, but when I'm live, I'm giving you the copy box. Yo, hey, yo, Punch, yo, check the copy box. I'm giving you the motherfucking copy box, motherfucker. Fuck you think I'm doing? The fuck you think I've been doing? Oh, fanboy. I'm a fanboy of boxing. The fuck is y'all talking about? What the fuck is y'all talking about? Now, there's people out here that they love boxing in the beginning, and guess what they do after that? They feel the disrespect of a lot of motherfuckers like y'all. They feel the disrespect, and you know what? They start spinning narratives. They say, fuck it, I'll do it for Super Chat, then fuck it. Fuck everybody, man. Let's spin some narratives and stuff like that. And this is why you see the same motherfuckers that y'all may be complaining. They walk into the sport of boxing, and they keep it real, and they want to talk about boxing, and y'all don't give a damn. Y'all don't respect the grind. Y'all don't respect it. Some other people be looking like crazy. Yo, why you doing that, bro? You ain't even getting shit for it. Like what? Ain't even about the scorecard. The scorecard was a blessing. I'm glad that I said this because this is what opened up the content. So my scorecards could bring out your racism. Latinos saying, yo, Punch, you a sellout to us? What the fuck you think this was, a Latino channel? What the fuck you think this was, a black channel? What you think it was, a white channel? This is a boxing channel. This is why I spent a year and a half not talking about race. And y'all asking me, what are you, Punch? What are you? Are you black? It doesn't matter. Are you white? It doesn't matter. Are you Latin? It doesn't matter. Are you Asian? What are you? Fuck you. It doesn't matter. A year and a half I spent not talking about race. But y'all motherfuckers always want to talk about race. Yo, Punch, you live in the motherfucking la land. And I gave you my perspective, and I took the lick. And there was a lot of people trying to put, yo, Punch, it's the leader of a Latino and Black war. And y'all let that shit rock. People that's supposed to support me, y'all let that shit rock. They made videos about me, and motherfucker that was supposed to support me ain't do shit. Without being the voice for everybody that feel like y'all was feeling. Sending me messages. Sending me links. Yo, Punch, talk about this. You heard what this man said about you. You know what this man, oh yeah. Now we gotta shut this shit down because this is our community, bro. And then they say something about Punch, and motherfuckers be like, oh shit. Let him take them licks. Fuck that shit. I ain't gonna say that shit on my channel. Fuck that. Yeah, Punch, go get him. I ain't getting the death threats. I ain't getting the death threats. Who's taking the death threats? Not you. I'm taking it. So instead of saying, yo, Punch, damn, yo, I've been rocking with you since day one. Or yo, Punch, I've been rocking you for quite some time. I can see your growth. You went from this, and now you're interviewing boxers, and then now you got the media credentials. Damn, yo. Instead of that, I get that now. Anytime I interview a boxer, I'm their fanboy. I'm vouching for them. It's an honor to talk to fighters. It's an honor to be acknowledged by fighters. This is a Punch Drunk boxing channel. And I know a lot of you toxic motherfuckers. Oh, yo, Punch, when you gonna get Bill Haney on? The only reason you want me to get Bill Haney on because you want to see a confrontation. You want me to burn bridges for your entertainment. I ain't gonna do it. Yo, when you gonna have Bill on it? You was going crazy with him. Y'all just want me to have Bill on it because y'all want us to go back and forth, almost disrespect each other, and then y'all want me to burn y'all bridges for y'all laughter. You think I came into the sport of boxing to disrespect the boxing personnel? You think I came into the sport of boxing to diss fighters? That's y'all. That's not me. I love fighters. They're my modern day warriors and modern day gladiators. I don't know what you do for a living, but hate all your life. But that's not me. Yo, say something about this dude. You say it. Fuck, I gotta say something to this dude. Yeah, I'm gonna challenge it. When it doesn't need any challenge, why I gotta challenge? Oh, yo, Punch, you on Rap Star, yo. I seen that interview with the WBC, Mauricio Sudamon. Oh, man, y'all kind of went soft on them. Y'all got, why? Why y'all what? Y'all want me to disrespect the man, right? Huh? Y'all want to tell him that he's all this and he's all that, so y'all can laugh. And then the door closes. And right now, when the door is opening for your boy Punch, and I'm knocking on the door, and now they open it, but I'm not in the house. You want me to do everything it takes to get that door shut for y'all entertainment. Oh, because you're not asking him the challenging questions. Because you're not saying this and you're not saying that. Don't you know that even the people that go and jump on this panel, I'm going to give you an example. If Teofimo or Boo Boo Andre or Jermell Charlo says, yo, I seen your live the other day, or yo, I like your work, I see you. Don't you think when I put people on the panel, when I join y'all into my boxing channel, if they know me, they know you. If they know me, they know you. And then we become the media. We become their voice. We become, while we all complaining about mass media, we become that. We can take control. We can take control of boxing. And we're the hardcore boxing fans. And we can maneuver this boxing. Look where I'm at now. Look where I was months ago. And now I get props. And y'all the one that hate. Y'all, I get a props. I get acknowledgement. And y'all want to hate me, the people that's supposed to support me. Now I'm that guy. That's some stupid shit. I'm not getting this from the haters. I'm getting this from my subscribers. Oh, yo, you have the scorecard and you said to this Charlo, I'm unsubscribing. What the fuck is that? It doesn't matter about the unsubscribe. It's not even about that. It's that we're the one that tears each other down. We complain about mass media. We complain about ESPN. We complain about Fox. And now we got when y'all see me there, just think about y'all. I'm y'all. I am y'all, bro. I'm just making a little buzz right now in the sport of boxing. But it wasn't easy. Y'all seen the work. And there's other guys that's doing the work, and yo, salute to them. You know, there's other people that be like, man, fuck going to the fight no more, man. I get more money sitting down. It becomes that. I don't want to become that. I want to bring you the best. I want to bring you the insight. I'm not here, yo, Punch. Yo, Punch, you just want people to agree with you. Yo, I don't want people to just agree with me. I want people to understand, I'm going to give you a breakdown of why I came up with whatever opinion I do have. And then I want you to give me my opinion. That's why I open up the panels. I don't open up the panels look, I even have videos saying I'm not here to debate because I can see that debate all day just bring each other down. You say something about this fighter, and I'm going to say something about this fighter, and all we're going to do, but he ain't fight nobody. You bringing the boxers down. I like to have a dialogue. I want to educate. I want to bring fans into the sport that we love. Because everybody wins anyway. Everybody wins. Don't you hate? Don't you hate as a boxing fan that we had Undisputed? And nobody was really talking about it? It took a controversial decision so people could talk about this fight? Isn't that ironic? Huh? It needed a controversial decision so people could share light on this undisputed bout. But before that, who was talking about it? Who was talking about Brian Castano? Tell me. If there was people out there saying, yo, Punch, I haven't heard about this guy. What do you think about him? They need to go and check some highlight. Shit. I know Charlo is a go and fight this guy. I gotta check the highlight. Probably let me see the Lara fight right quick. Shout out to Showbiz too. Because I think he was saying the same thing. I seen something in the community and I went to his channel. I didn't see the whole thing, but I already knew what he was talking about. Shout out to Showbiz. You know why? Even Showbiz, I remember, I think we started around the same time. And look how, the more Showbiz grow, the more boxing grows. the more what I used to say to the people that used to be on my, yo, create your channel. We're gonna take over. We're gonna rise, man. We need you. Boxing needs you. What do I say? People know. Shout out to Black and Brown Boxing. Shout out to Major Key Boxing. Do your channel. Come on, we could grow. Do your channel. The voice, the people need your voices. If I cared about my opinion so much, I wouldn't tell people get your channel. I'd be like, man, fuck, you can't. Just come to my channel and talk boxing. Forget your channel. Right? It's not about channel just growing. It's about growing the sport of boxing. Growing the sport of boxing. There's so many outlets right now. And there's so many boxers out there that's not even getting any shine. We had an undisputed bout that wasn't even promoted. It's not about agreeing or disagreeing. But it's respecting the people that you tune in. Guess what? They're putting in that work and they're sacrificing their time to bring boxing content and to share light to the sport and to uplift the sport. What's good? The Sweet Science Examiner. Everybody subscribe to the Sweet Science Examiner. And I say it all the time. Even if I'm saying, yo, I may be saying something about my delivery might not be right. I might be saying a good thing, but the delivery is too raw. It's too rough, Punch. So tell me about it. What you think? Dude gonna write to me that I'm a sellout to the Latinos because I said that Charlo had the nod. So now you're supposed to dictate who I like because I'm Latino? If I'm fighting the people not to do the same thing, yes, Latinos could be racist. Yes, black people could be racist. Yes, white people could be racist. Yeah, every race could be racist. Yes, but I wish that we would just say that we're one race. Good looking out for Ron. Thank you. I appreciate you, my brother. I appreciate you. My fault if I ain't see the super chat. William Boxer. Good looking out. I appreciate that, my brother. I appreciate that. The more my peoples can't justify if a boxer wants to acknowledge me in a positive way. Why my people is the one that's saying, just because he said what's up to you, you came around with the scorecard. Let me tell you how I came up with the scorecard, because there's other people that do follow me on Twitter. If you was following me on Twitter, I was going round for round. If you say, oh shit, 116, 112, you got to understand where I'm at. You got to understand where I'm sitting. I don't have the luxury to have a monitor. So Punch drunk. Oh, he's in the fight. Yo, he got media credential. Cool. Right? I'm sitting in one angle. I could only judge. I could only tally up what I see. And I understand one thing. A lot of people, this judge ain't shit. The same, if you're going to criticize me, then you got to criticize. You always going to criticize the judge. I understood the judges more than ever. How I see people talking about my scorecards or whatever. Now I understand the judges. Not all the judges are seated at the same spot. They looking at from different angles. Guess what? If Charlo right now, let's say Charlo he got his back, right? And Brian Castano is the one that's putting the pressure. But I'm looking. I can't see those rip shots, so I might not count them. You got to understand where I'm at. You got to understand the score. You got to understand this is why every judge got a different scorecards. But we so quick to say the judge ain't shit, but you don't understand what they watching. And yes, and there's corruption in boxing as well. But you also got to look at the angles. You got to look at the angles, though. And when somebody's on the rope, he could be in the rope and all the way on the other side. He could be in the ropes on this side. He could be on the ropes on this side. So think about it. Judge is on this side, and he throws a left hook to the body. Does this judge on this side see that left hook that connect that right cross or that right body shot? Does this judge on this side see that? He might not see it. You gonna see it because you're on TV. So I said 1-6. So let's go with the scorecards right quick. 116. I said 116, 112. I see three swing rounds. I said it could go either way. 115, 113. Castano could win this fight. 114 draw. I gave 2 swing rounds to Castano, and I gave 1 swing round to Jermell Charlo. If you give all the rounds to Jermell Charlo on the swing rounds, it is a 116, 112 on my scorecard. That was my score. I had 3 swing rounds live when I was there. I rewatched it 2 times, and I still had 3 swing rounds. So if you give all the swing rounds, Castano wins. Draw. I came up with a draw when I'm watching TV. 114. It's a close fight. Guido had 115, 113. It's still a close fight. 115, 113 is 1 point from a draw. 1 point. So guess what? How about if I asked Guido how many swing rounds you had? And how many swing rounds did you give Castano? Because if you give 2 swing rounds to Castano, those swing rounds could go to Charlo, and then it's 115, 113 Charlo. So why there's people that's complaining if we all know it was a close fight? Most of us know it's a close fight. You can have Castano win it, but 115, 113 is 1 point away to becoming a draw. So everybody outrageous. Oh, you only said that because you was in the presence of and he shouted you out. Really? I was there live and I thought Charlo won. Then later I seen the highlight. I say it was a draw salute punch. Look at Toledo. Toledo, you was there, right? He rallied so I'm gonna tell you like this. This is what happens when you see it live and when you see it on TV. When Charlo was landing punches, you heard them shits. You heard it live. You heard it. So I know that it wasn't smothered. It was landing. I heard it. When Charlo got clipped, we heard that one. You know what I'm saying? Pandering the jab, 1-2, through the guards, all that. And then people want to be like, yo, but you got to see a slow motion. You got to put yourself in the judge perspective. The judge is not going to see nothing in slow motion. You got the luxury to do that. So now you want to be like, oh, but the judge didn't see this. But your ass is slow motion the whole shit. Of course you're going to see it. Motherfuckers, we human, not a machine. Good looking out, Toledo. Good looking out, my brother. It was a draw, man. How are we going to get it again? Yeah, we want. Yeah, look what Charlo. Let me just read what Charlo was saying. Let me see what Charlo was saying. Hold on, let me get this. Punch, why are you still talking like you need to explain yourself? Just because most of us don't believe your opinion of this fight don't mean you need to explain the judge's viewing angle. No, because in the end of the day, in this boxing community, I see too much disrespect. I see too much hating. I see too much devaluing. I do believe that boxing could grow, but the knowledgeable ones, the hardcore boxing is as toxic as I'd rather talk to casuals about boxing than hardcore boxing fans. It's very highly toxic. The hardcore boxing fans are the ones that say, this fighter ain't fight nobody. The hardcore boxing fans are the one that's supposed to educate the casuals. But the hardcore boxing fan keep on saying that Buck Crawford ain't do shit. That Charlo ain't even that good. That Deontay Wilder is not a good heavyweight and can't fight. That what else? That Amanda Serrano got all vacant titles. And Charlo got vacant titles. And Boo Boo Andrade ain't shit. If we gonna say that every champion is shit, if we're gonna debate that none of them have done shit, then how does the sport grow? How does a new pair of eyes walking into the sport of boxing and be like, hey guys, you're watching who's good? And you're going to tell them, I mean, he's 3-division world champion, but he ain't beat nobody. So he's like, who's that? Bud Crawford? All right, fuck him. Let's watch UFC. I think we have some responsibility if we know the sport of boxing, if we truly love the sport of boxing. If we truly love the sport of boxing, we're the one that's supposed to preserve. We're supposed to preserve our champions. We're supposed to preserve our fight. So yeah, we talking about this great fight. Epic. Probably the fight of the year. Back and forth. 2 guys 44 chip. It's supposed to be close. It's the number 1 versus the number 2. It's your fault that you didn't give Castano a chance. It's your fault for you not acknowledging Castano. It's your fault for you not acknowledging his pedigree. That's you. So now you want to give him the Rocky Balboa treatment, the underdog treatment. The A-side, if an A-side fighter gets into a close fight or a draw, so that's a loss. Because all you expecting is for the A fighter to look perfect. Nowadays in this sport, I understand. You're not looking for a great fight. A great fighter. You're not looking for a potential fighter. What you're looking for is a perfect fighter. And this is the reason why boxing fans are always frustrated. They never happy. Y'all bitter bitches, man. We're bitter bitches. Because you don't give credit to nothing. You want a perfect fighter. If Edgar Berlanga goes the extra mile, he ain't shit. I told you he's not real deal. He needs more time. He can't knock nobody out. What happened? He knocked the guy out in the first round. Picky, petty. Dude, Deontay Wilder knocking every man out. Started at the age of 21. He ain't fighting nobody. He's not fighting nobody. 10 division, 10 defensive. You're not fighting nobody. Canelo Alvarez. Well. They robbed him. Lara robbed him. I mean, and what else? And he fought Amir Khan. And he fought Mildred. And why does he face? Why is he fighting the less of the champions? Nothing. Nobody want to give credit to nobody. Thus, boxing not growing. It's your fault. Hardcore boxing fan, it's all our fault that boxing is not growing. You don't give respect to nobody. This shit ain't basketball when a motherfucker just twists an ankle. This ain't basketball when you can take a rest day. This ain't boxing when you can take a timeout. This are boxers that's risking their lives. And your ass is it's too barbaric. Let the shit that's barbaric in the ring. What you gotta be barbaric for? And then you want boxers to be humble. Humble for what? For you? You want boxers? I hate Adrian Broner because he talks shit. I hate this fighter that he talks shit. But look at you. What you do to them? How a motherfucker gonna tell me in the comment box you a sellout? You know why? Because you gave Jermell Charlo the nod and you was talking good about Adrian Broner. Because I want Adrian Broner that was in the hospital to get his shit right. That he needs help. And I hope he got people around him. Because I don't want to see a warrior like that fall. He told me I'm a sellout. No, I'm not a sellout. You got a barbaric mind. You a piece of shit as a human. The fuck I want another human to have to parade on a downfall. In the sport that we throw our fighters in the garbage. That after their career, we just throw them in the garbage. You're not gonna like punch drunk boxing. I am too passionate for this shit. And I take it personal. So unsubscribe. If you don't understand this, unsubscribe. If you want, I'm a fucking Geno Jennings of motherfucking boxing. Yeah, motherfucker. I'm the Geno Jennings. You want Osteen? You want that guy? You know what I'm saying? Boxing's a great sport, and I believe that Manny Pacquiao, it's gonna be Errol Spence, and Errol Spence from Texas. He's a good Olympian and stuff. Nah, I'm gonna talk with passion. Tell them how it is. Pray for these fighters. Every time I do a live commentary, what I say after the fight, ladies and gentlemen, please pray for these fighters. Then you see a Pachado Colon. Shout out to Pachado Colon. that had surgery. Did y'all care about Pacharo Colon? Huh? Had successful surgery 2 weeks ago. Al Pacharo Colon. Thank you, God. Thank you for saving this man. Thank you for his mother. Thank you for his family. Wilfred Benitez struggling out there. His apartment didn't even have elevators. Do y'all give a fuck? No. Show in the door. Some drop a like if you new, subscribe. You know what I mean? I'm racist to the T. Prejudice to all who believe that Punch is not the most passionate. Good looking out, bro. Good looking out. Good looking out. Good looking out. Appreciate it. Appreciate that. Let's read what Jermell Charlo said after the fight when a lot of people was talking about, yo, what was his energy? Now, I was there. I was a presser, right? When Jermell Charlo came to do his press, he was hype. He still wanted to fight. He was saying, yo, I want the rematch. They was rushing Rolly to finish his press conference because he was light. He was tight. When he sat down, one thing about Jermell Charlo that he learned from the last time he didn't get a decision that he felt it wasn't his, he was emotional. Where people, at least he learned to manage his emotions. People didn't like that he was in that mannerism. Oh, he don't want the rematch. He don't want the rematch. Shout out to Brian Castano as well. Both warriors laid down the line and look at us fighting over this shit. Over a motherfucking great performance. Let's read what Jermell Charlo said. I put it on. Brian Castano, this is what Jermell Charlo said on his IG. Brian Castano is one hell of a better fighter than anyone gave him credit for. Facts. And he came to fight for his life Saturday. If fights are scored as a whole, I landed harder and better shots. But boxing isn't scored that way. Boxing is scored round by round. I've always said to take a belt from a champion, you need to take that belt. As we all feel, that's why we love that it's a draw, because we don't feel like both of them really did enough to snatch that title. Brian Castano that did pretty great. Didn't finish well. He didn't close the deal, especially in the championship rounds. A championship rounds that the whole world of boxing was criticizing Oscar De La Hoya for taking the championship rounds off. And guess what happened in that championship rounds? Who took it? Trinidad. He won that fight because of the championship rounds. This is for undisputed. This is for undisputed, ladies and gentlemen. Now let me keep on reading. I've always said to take a belt from a champion, you need to take that belt, and the judges felt neither of us did enough to take those other belts, and they ruled a draw. I don't want to become undisputed by a narrow, controversial decision. I want to make a statement. I didn't do my part to get the KO. As always, I will continue to learn and improve. When we run it back, just like I've adjusted in the Harrison 2, there will be no doubt about the results. That's how a champion's supposed to sound like. We spend a year and a half talking about a champion, an ex-champion, making all the excuses and allegations. Now here comes this man. That's the way we want a champion that take accountability. He took accountability. He felt like he could have done better. They shouldn't take it from me, and they shouldn't take it from him. That is as real as it gets. Why you share light on Jermell Charlo? That's why. That's why I preserve Jermell Charlo. That's why. That's why I preserve Jermell Charlo. Because even in the press conference when they said 117, 111, what did Charlo say? Nah, that shit was too wide, right? He was real. Another motherfucker would have been like, no. 117, as a matter of fact, it should have been 118, 110. Classy statement from a classy champ. Facts. Oh, my fault. Tycho TV. Guess what? Tycho TV. Don't say, I can't say that comment. Hey, Tycho TV, I can't say that comment. You know why? Because if I say that comment, then I'm on his nuts. So I can't say good classy comment and respond by Jermell Charlo. I can't say it's good because yo punch drunk. You on his nuts now. Or because he acknowledged you. Well, you mad? Y'all betas or something? Y'all my girl something like that? He mentioned punch. Tia mentioned punch. Oh, Tia say he gonna look out for you on the to go on the fight. Oh, Keyshawn Davis, yo, he cool with punch. Y'all any fighter that shows me some gratitude, some type of respect, y'all gonna hate. I'm on. That's what it is. I can't get respect for my work. I don't know about this era, but I just never been. I'm a person that like to give credit. I'm a person that like to grow with people. The Sweet Science Examiner had one video. It just came on my timeline. I didn't know the Sweet Science Examiner. Came on my timeline. See the thumbnail. Let me see the I put it. Send him a message. Yo, keep on doing your thing, like your channel and stuff like that. And I got no egos, man. I want everybody to grow. And if I criticize another boxing content creator, if you heard me criticize the boxing content creators, it's because those are the people that may have the type of ears that we could take over. We could really make our mark. We could take those corporate media that don't give about the sport of boxing, and we could be in them seats. We could be the press. We could be the one that bring boxing where it needs to be. But yeah, there is old media. I'm not a fan of old media as well. But we hold each other down. We got momentum. I want everybody to grow. I had Charlo winning rounds 2, 5, 6, 10, 11, 12. Yo, the Sweet Science, I had the same shit. Yo, the Sweet Science, I had 2, 5, 6, 10, 11, 12. The same exact scorecard, my brother. And he said, Charlo got hit, 4, 6, 8 were close rounds to me. Facts. Hey, put it this way. I asked Tony, what's good? Much respect, Punch Drunk Boxing, for putting the hard work for love and boxing, and thank you for always supporting me, my brother. Thank you. One of the real ones, man. Love you, my brother. Rob. Fight was a draw. I was there in attendance. Hopefully, I didn't scare you, Punch. I was that dude that said, "What's up to you in the black SUV by the Riverwalk?" Damn, I don't know. It was noisy in the Riverwalk. Maybe. Yeah, I like San Antonio. It's kind of smelly though. It does smell like piss in a lot of places though. But good looking out, my brother, man. You should have rolled up, man. Be like, yo, what's good, man? Should have came out the SUV. Boxer girl, people who have hate are unhappy with their own lives. Yeah. Punk comedian sandwich. Yeah. So, what about the people that had Brian Castano winning? Do you think they don't score fight? It score fight? No. I believe that they did it. If they have 115, 113, I said that's logical, justifiable. Yes. That's a good scorecard. Why are you? But Guido, you've been asking the same question. Who said that I want you to agree with me? I want you to understand what I'm being criticized for and why I have the scorecard that I have. I'm defending my scorecard. I'm not defending your scorecard. I'm not going against your scorecard. People are coming against my scorecard. So if you have your scorecard 115, 113, and since day one I said it could go either way. My initial tweet after the fight. Hold on. Let me show y'all. Follow me, Mr. Moonshine 10 on Twitter. I'm gonna show y'all. Oh, Punch, you just said that because you was in the presence. Nah. Let me show y'all. Hold on. Boom, here we go. I'm gonna take y'all right here. Let me get this thing out the way. Let me go. Let me see. Damn. Let me see. You can see it. Hold on. There you go. Hold on. Man, this light. Hold on. I know I could do screen share. There you go. Look. 116 will tell Charlo on my scorecard, but 3 swing rounds. I gave 2 swing rounds to Charlo, 1 to Castano. So a draw is a perfect as well. I detailed why I have it. I detailed why I came up with the scorecards. With that scorecard. A draw was perfect. I could see it going the other way. Everybody, a lot of people in the arena, they didn't know who won. Y'all watching what? Guess what? I've heard people say that, yo, because in the beginning I didn't see the fight off the TV. So everybody was saying, yo, but you should have listened to what Derrick James was saying. He said he need to knock him out. Guess what the other corner was saying? Tú lo tienes que noquear. Both of them. Both of the corners. You think the other corner was saying? Matter of fact, I was more in the side of, I was in the corner of Castano. You're losing credibility. Your community, Punch, a boxing analyst must be neutral. Vete de aquí, maldito palomazo. Estúpido. Vamos a meter un huevo. Palomo, sucio. The fuck was you talking about? Losing credibility. Did it look like I lose credibility? That's why people mad. Did it look like when a boxer's giving me props, I'm losing credibility? Tú estás loco, mi hermano. Celoso, estúpido. You can losing credibility. You want me to lose credibility. That's why you mad. Because you want me to lose credibility. I'm sorry, baby. I'm going to keep on growing. And that I'm going to keep on growing the sport of boxing. Pues mámate un huevo de elefante. Palomo. You called me out first. Not true. Castano believed the only lost 3 rounds. That not true. Not true. Not all that true. Because when the camera was off, who was the rounds that you think you lost? He said the 3, he said the 10, 11, el más lastimó 3 veces, el 8, and he didn't even mention 2 when he was going out. Both of them after the fight feel like they won, man. They fighters. Lo que tú quieras oír, you want to them, I lost. When it was a close fight. It's a close fight, bro. Think tan loco, man. Jermell, one hell of a champion. A lot of people did say Castano was going to give Charlo a fight, but we a hater if criticize Charlo, even though he in our pound for pound. If we criticize. Now, nobody's a hater that criticize Charlo. They criticizing. This is the good looking now, Shadow. Everybody subscribe to Shadow Ghost. Jimbo Slice. Punch, I had Castano winning, but we don't have to agree on everything, bro. It was a beautiful fight. Yo, but I'm not disagreeing with that, Jimbo Slice. I'm not disagreeing with that. I'm not this. It had several swing rounds where it could be a draw, Some people have it 115, 113. Charlo, they love the pressure of Castano. I understand that a lot of people expected more from Charlo and expected barely nothing from Castano. Let's not neglect those facts. Let's not neglect those emotions. You didn't have high expectation for Castano. So when you saw Castano put in that work, you are surprised. You were like, whoa. Let's be real. Let's be boxing fans. So he's going to get the benefit of the doubt. Always on a close fight that the A side that's supposed to win the fight is in a close fight or in a draw, he becomes the loser automatically. Come on, this boxing. Come on. Julio Cesar Chavez, Pernell Whitaker. You're always going to go with the underdog, especially if you don't have a horse in the race. No vamos a hablar mentira aquí, señores y señoras. Vamos a decir la verdad. People that lack integrity doesn't know what it looks like. Facts. We have to be allowed to express our own options based on how we view boxing without being unfairly criticized by our fellow boxing sisters. Exactly. Perfect, yo. Perfect. Perfect. Like, we all enjoy the fight. We all feel like it's a close fight. Oh, no. No. Castano won. No. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. What you had it? 115, 113. Pero es un round. No, pero él ganó. Él ganó. ¿Qué? Y cálmate, señor. Hey, chi. Relax. Es un round. That means a close round. That's like, yo, people was arguing the Sean Porter and Keith Thurman. It was a close fight. 115, 113. All the judges gave 115, 113. But in the Barclays Center, it could have gone either way. It could have gone. It could have been a draw. No. Sean Porter won. No. Cálmate. Did you enjoy the fight? Let me ask y'all this question. Because people felt like it was robbery. It was corruption. Now let me ask you a question, because I know that you value yourself as a fan. Did you get robbed? Did you get cheated? Did the fans get cheated? Did the fans get robbed? Hell no. Gracias, Charlo. Gracias, Castano. Gracias, because I won. Matter of fact, I ain't even needed to pay for an undisputed fight. Matter of fact, I didn't need to pay for 2 undisputed fights. We didn't have to pay for Charlo. We didn't have to pay for Jose Ramirez and Josh Taylor. Thank you very much. Man, I love this year so far. Gracias, señor. And guess what? We win again when they rematch. What's the problem, fam? What is the problema? If it's a close fight, let me see. Guero Castaño didn't win now, right? It's Stefan. Yeah. Let him get this. Yo, 7-5. Close. 2 guys was hurt. Sustained being hurt. Didn't go down. Ooh. And we here fighting for 1 rounds. Couple swing rounds here and there. And we won as fans. We got to see the best fight of the year. That's what we got to see. And they're going to run it back. And if I think that a draw, if we hear Jermell Charlo saying, I don't want to win it like that. Damn, that's honesty, brothers and sisters. That's honesty. How many honest boxers say that shit after a fight? I don't want to win it like that. I don't want a narrow, controversial decision. When was the last fighter that said that? Oh, why do I talk about certain fighters or preserve? Look, I love to preserve the sport of boxing, but I love to preserve the fighters that's actually challenging themselves and doing the proper things. Win or lose. Jermell Charlo doing his thing in the 154-pound division. Teofimo Lopez is doing his thing at lightweight. Canelo Alvarez is doing his thing. Anthony Joshua going to face Alexander Pulev is doing his thing. Chocolatito Estrada, Inoue doing their thing. They doing their thing. Earl Spence going to be fighting Manny Pacquiao. He's doing his thing. Manny Pacquiao fighting Earl Spence is doing his thing. Katie Taylor versus Natasha Jonas. She doing her thing. Clarissa Shields back-to-back undisputed in 2 different divisions. She doing her thing. Amanda Serrano doing her thing. Shout out to Christina Cruz. They're doing the thing. The USA Olympic. Keyshawn Davis left the pro game to help us win a gold medal. Thank you, Keyshawn. I got faith now we're going to have the gold, baby. Thank you. He's doing his thing. And everybody out there, the men and women. Boxing is alive. Boxing every week we have a fight. Rigondeaux versus Casimero. Look at that. Look at that. You're right, but let's not give Charlo too much credit. He clearly lost. No, I'm not giving people extra credit. I'm not giving extra credit. I'm not giving Castano extra credit because he was the underdog. And he probably did for a lot of people more than we expect for him to do. See my breakdown to the fight. The same way that it went down, boom. I did the prediction right there. It's right there. You can see it in the archives. I knew he was going to bring the pressure. I said if he sets the tone, Jermell Charlo going to have a long night. He set the tone. Well, really, Jermell Charlo set the tone because he hurt him in the second round, then the third round, and then Castano took the middle rounds, the 7, 8, 9. And then Jermell Charlo closed the show. That's facts. The easiest rounds to score was actually probably the championship rounds. Yo, my fault if I passed the... It's in reality, both fighters look like amateurs. Let's talk about Pac knocking. No, my brother. What you saw, my brother. What you saw was the best fighting the best. And when you see the best fighting the best, that's the ultimate chess match. That's why you see. That's why you see Keith Thurman, Sean Porter close. Sean Porter, Earl Spence close. Triple G, Canelo close. The first fight with Ward and Kovalev it was close. Chocolatito Estrada is close. Look at Nonito Donaire versus Inoue. He gave him a run for his money. Nonito Donaire stood up from that body shot. Nonito Donaire broke the orbital bone of Inoue. When the best in that respective division is fighting the best, you're going to see the ultimate chess match. You don't want to see the guy making a mistake. Castano has a great amateur pedigree who beat Sergey Derevchenko and Earl Spence, who has that people felt that I thought he beat Lara. And Lara is known for being a technician, one of the best technicians in boxing. What we don't like to give is enough respect. It's not credit, it's respect. It's respect that we're watching 2 champions for undisputed and not supposed to be easy. It's not. The easy part is when they became professional and knocking everybody out. And the matchmakers put these dudes that's going to get paid to get knocked out. That's what happens. But when it comes to this level right here, shit gets hard. Pause. Oh, hell yeah. I thought he won Lara too. Yeah. Nobody taking nothing from Castano. Ain't nobody taking nothing from Charlo. Charlo should have done better? Yes. He said it himself. We don't even need to say it no more that Charlo should have done better. He said it himself. He took accountability that we don't have. Okay, now the fans be like, thank you, Charlo. We don't even got to say it. We don't got to critique you because you critique and you held yourself accountable. That's what you want fighters to do. These are fighters. They don't need our pity. They fighters. I hate when people be like, yo, this fighter is scared of this fighter. This fighter is scared of this fighter. This is what they've been doing since yay high. Since Brian Castano been doing this since he was a child, and Charlo been doing this since he was a child, all of a sudden you think that 154 is scared of another 154, 147 is scared of 147. If this is what they do for a living, do not put your heart And I'm talking about in combat wise. Your heart and your statistical fortitude do not match it up with them because these are licensed. They are licensed weapons. They're not scared. This is what they do. And what we do out here is judge. And what we do out here is break down and analyze what they do, what they're born to do and destined to do. They're the professionals. Even the judges that we criticize, they're the professionals. We criticize them to get paid. If you hate the way shit is judged, how about you go to judging school and make an impact in the sport of boxing if you don't like what's going on in the sport of boxing? How about that? Start from there. Oh, that 117, 111 scorecard, I don't agree with it. A lot of people say it's bad. It's bad. But the guy that gave Weinsfeld, that gave Charlo, Castano, gave Charlo the 10-8 round. Oh, you ain't going to criticize that one too? Because I don't think that was a 10-8 round. You going to criticize that one too? When criticize everybody. Can you imagine? That and if it was if it was the other way or whatever, if it was another fight and that was the 10-8 round with no knockdown and that was the decision, that could have been the decision. Let me get that shit. Shout out to Brandon Lee. Shout out to Brandon Lee, 140-pound phenom. Shout out to Brandon Lee, power hitter. Let's go. I support my modern day warriors, modern day gladiators. Gives a damn if they respect me or not, but I'm gonna respect y'all. Now, let me take a swift. I know you've been sitting here and let me talk to the people. See, I ain't want to open you up yet because I don't want the people to say that I'm saying all this stuff because I'm on a moonshine. But ladies and gentlemen, got a box of these. Oh, yeah. Wow. Oh, I've been waiting for you. Ay, ay, ay. My friend, yo, you know how, do you know it was hard to get this one? Like, it was hard to get this one, man. Charlo could have clinched it now. Exactly. He could have clinched. Oh, yeah, man. Yo, y'all could get this. Look. Cinnamon moonshine, my favorite. That's my favorite flavor. Cinnamon moonshine is the best. Is the best. Woo. Don't hit me like that, my friend. They're looking. They're going to say that it's you talking. You know me. They're going to say that it was you talking. That all this passion, it comes from you. No, it comes from me. Siéntate. I talk to you later. Where's the homie Pancho? Yo, I found Pancho, his friend. Y'all know him. Yo, I found Pancho, his friend. Y'all know him. His friend is my friend. And now, check out Pancho's friend. Pancho, yeah, this is not Happy Hour Thursday. But Pancho, there's some competition. Shout out. Let me go take a little commercial break. Yo, Pancho, you got a comp.
You'll never be alone. I'll be with you from door to door. I'll be with you from door to door. Baby, I'm right here. I'll be with you from door to door. Baby, I'm right here. But you'll never be alone.
Pancho, I got somebody gonna give you a run for your money, Pancho. Pancho, I got somebody for you, Pancho. Pancho gonna be tight. Punch, ¿cómo? Tú me tenías como meses, ahora tú me buscas unos que sean más mejor que yo. ¿Cómo es así? Llámalo. Este jueves. We're going to do something, ¿cómo se llama eso? De Timberland y Swiss Beats. Versus. Pancho is tight. Pancho, man, let's, yo. Shout out. We gotta give. What's gonna be his name? What's gonna be his name? I don't want to give him the name that he got. We gonna give him a new name,
Soon
man.
I'll be alone. I'll be with you from door to door. I'll be with you from door to door. Baby, I'm right here. I'll be with you from door to door. Baby, I'm right here. But soon I will be alone.
Oh shit. Oh Lord. Pancho, where you at, Pancho? Yo, don't let him do that to you, Pancho. Pancho.
Then it's sad, it's stormy. Then it's not a snow. Sad and it means me. Had a many bone. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Spin me when I'm low. Then it's not a showman. When it's not a fiend.
Pancho está caliente, Pancho. Pancho está en pila ahora. Te busqué uno, Pancho, ahora. Pancho, te busqué una ahora. Oh, he said Pancho's the champion, man. We love Pancho here, man. Oh man, yo, no, it's true what you said. The homemade moonshine is good. I know. My friend used to do it. My friend used to do it, and he passed away too. He used to do moonshine. He used to do this good caramel moonshine. Oh man, I'm sorry, not caramel, cinnamon moonshine. Yo. He said Pancho stole that dude. But anyway, look. Again, let me clarify, man. I'm not mad. I'm not mad that I want people to disagree with me. I want to learn too. So when people telling, yo, Punch, yo, you gotta score that shit again, yo. Score that shit again. Like watch it. I don't think your scorecard's good. Did I say no? I ain't gonna watch it. My scorecard is what it is. I watched it again. I watched the fight. See, on my phone, watching the fight. And I watched the slow motion. 114. It could go 115, 113 Castano. It could go 115, 113 also Charlo. Because I have 3 swing rounds. Swing rounds, it could go either way. That's what swing round means. I ain't say close round. See, it's different. A close round and a swing round is different. A close round is, to me, what's a close round? But it still go to Charlo, the 11th round. The 11th round is a close round. He had his flurries. Castano had his flurries. But the thing is, Charlo began and ended that and ended that round. But that was a close round too. Castano himself said I lost that round. So Castano himself told me and told us in the press that he lost that round. Then okay, then it's easier for me not to look at that round like, you know what I'm saying? Castano said he lost the 8th round. I didn't think he lost the 8th round. I got Castano. I got Castano winning the 8th round. Castano told me when I asked him, he said he lost the 8th, the 10th, 11th. In the press conference, he said the 12th, and he was looking at his manager like, we already know what happened in the 2nd round. He lost that one. But he said he lost the 8th round. I'm like, and I'm thinking he's like, 8th round? Why he said the 8th round? Because I gave him the 8th round. How do you explain the 10-8? Not for me. That's not for me. That's not a 10-8. If Castano didn't throw nothing, the thing is with that round. Like I try to look at what Juan Felt is talking about. Why he gave it a 10-8 round. I think with the 10-8 round was that it's almost like he's beating him up across the ring. He's beating him up. He's chasing him. Remember when he gets off the corner, boom, hits it with a left hook, and then he goes and hits 2 power shots to the body. Boom, boom, boom. And he's beating him from side to side. And maybe the way that it looked, yo, I'm gonna tell you like this. When I saw it on TV, when in person though, it looked like he was beating the crap out of him, bro. Like, I thought that he was going down, or they were going. It looked like that in person. If anybody was in the fight, it looked like that. It looked like, yo, he is putting them hands on them. Shit. I even told the other dude that was in the press next to me, I said, shit, that could be a 10-8 round. But nah, he ain't knock him down. I said that shit to the dude next to me. I said, yo, that shit could be a 10-8 round. People that was right, other people that the fans that was right behind me, that was like, yo, shit, that's a 10-8, maybe the 10-8 round. I'm like, nah, he ain't knock him down. I was surprised at that Weinstein or Weinfield, whatever his name. I know that he's been doing this shit for a long time. For him to give him 10-8 round. LT Boxing, dímelo de la raza. Saludo a la raza. No, LT, me dijeron a mí que ya, que yo soy un cela, que ya, que no soy latino. Me dijeron la gente, LT. Ya me quieren sacar de la raza, me lo quiero sacar. Dijeron, Punch Drunk, vete de aquí, mierda. Me dijeron así. LT, ¿qué tú le vas a decir a esa gente? I know. De que, what about I even heard it a little bit when I said that Erickson Lubin was gonna beat Jason Rosario. Some dude said, oh, you going against us? Diablo, Punch. Diablo, pero es dominicano, Punch. Y ese le va a romper la mierda, ese le va a ganar a ese muchacho, porque Jason Rosario, tú sabes, no good. The fight was sold out. Charlo would never be a star. These are the type of fights that make you a star, though. Like, I understand that people was expecting more from Charlo, but isn't it a beautiful thing that now there's a new guy in the 154 that we're looking at? Like, it's not only Charlo, because why so many people just had Charlos, because that's it. Charlo was that guy, the king of 154, right? It makes it interesting, bro. The best fights in the world had rematches, man. Ali had rematches. Tyson had rematches. Chocolatito had rematches. Pacquiao had rematches. Like, I think that we got in the habit of this Mayweather era, where a lot of people still criticize this Mayweather era, but people still think you're searching for a perfect fighter. Y'all searching for, and this is why it's hard for. Oh, I thought Jermell Charlo was better than what he is. He was supposed to knock out Castano. No, now you're saying that you don't have no respect for Castano. It's good that it's like this. It makes boxing more interesting. Competition, challenges, the birth of a new star. Why y'all mad? Oh, Charlo's supposed to do this. Or what that guy that worked his whole life to get in this position that well. What you think he is? He just got his chance. And he tries to take fully advantage of it. The only thing with Castano, he didn't close the show. And if it was a close round, he didn't close the show on an undisputed bout. I'm glad that it was a draw. I wish the Trinidad and Oscar de la Hoya shit was a draw too. Nebraska in the building. Salute to my man. Yo, I stopped in the... Wasn't it? Nah, that wasn't... I was going to say Nebraska. I stopped in Arkansas. I said, shit, I got one of the best soul food out there, man. A lot of people underestimated Brian Castano punch John back. Of course. Not me. I didn't underestimate Brian Castano whatsoever. But a lot of people did. I know people that have channels that didn't know who Brian Castano was. So I understand that when people was watching this fight, they were just looking at Charlo and be like, damn, Charlo, this guy's beating him up. Even when Juan Montiel was put some hands on Jermell Charlo and everybody was like, yo, he got exposed. Nah, it's because you didn't think shit about Juan Montiel. Be honest. Sometimes the guy that you least expected gives that A side, that guy that's supposed to win the toughest fight. You think that Muhammad Ali's toughest fight was what? Frazier, Kent Norton. You know what Muhammad Ali said? My toughest fight was with George Chuvalo. That was his toughest fight. But who would think that? The guy that you least expected gives you the toughest fight. Let's not forget Amir Khan got knocked out by Prescott. Let's not forget that Zab Judah got knocked by who? Who he got knocked out? Zab Judah when he was doing the stanky leg and shit like that. Mike Tyson got knocked down by Buster Douglas. Sometimes the guy that you least expect it brings it to you, man. It's boxing, man. We need to stop looking for perfection. Let's enjoy the journey. Let's say what Charlo is saying, and I bet Brian Castano is saying the same thing. Go back into the drawing board. Get better. I'm going to keep on getting better. We got to respect that, because I know that a lot of people don't respect another fighter that has made hell of excuses, right? George never dropped. Yeah, he never dropped them, right? Look at David Tua. Nobody never dropped David Tua. David Tua never won a heavyweight championship of the world, but David Tua was a monster. Like Mike Tyson would think, he's a monster. I don't want people to shit on Brian Castano, and I don't want people to shit on Charlo. If you want me to be, y'all want me to be biased, don't disrespect or devalue these two men. You know why? Because they gave us the best fight of the year. And now, because of this controversy, the whole boxing world is going to pay attention to this fight, the rematch, the way that they should in the beginning. Think about it, y'all. That this controversy is going to give them the light that they deserve in the rematch. When nobody was trying to pay attention. When ESPN uttered not even one word about this fight. I'm not talking about the little show in Max. I'm talking about prime time. Talk about boxing. The next time Charlo fight Castano, the whole world of boxing will be looking at this fight. So God bless this draw. God bless it. God bless it. And they're going to get paid more. People talking about that it might be on pay-per-view. Or am I going to pay for it? Yes, I will. Yes, I will. Lupe Gomez, watching the fight, I believe Charlo needed a knockout to win, but still had a feeling that they won't let the foreign fighter be undisputed. Okay. I mean, look, his trainer thought that he needed a knockout to win. So, I mean, Derrick James may be seeing it just like you, Gomez. Feel me? Good looking now, Gomez. Good looking now. Regardless of the scorecard, we got to see a candidate for Fight of the Year. A great fucking fight. Salute punch. Yes, right off the storm. Thank you. Yeah. We win. Do you know how many times does the boxing fans win? We don't win nothing. We won. We've been winning. Think about it. Lomachenko versus Teofimo. Free. We winning. We wanted Ryan Garcia to step up, right? Ryan Garcia, Luke Campbell. We winning. We even wanted to see Devin Haney step up. He fought Jorge Nares. We winning. Canelo Alvarez fought 3 times in a span of 5-6 months. Canelo, the cash cow. We winning. We got to see Kubrat Pulev versus Anthony Joshua. Him face is mandatory. The only guy he lost to Kubrat Pulev was Klitschko. We winning. We winning, man. Women boxing is at its peak right now. Jessica McCaskill versus Cecilia Breakers. Undisputed rematch. We winning. The fans are winning. And the next big fight, it might be our finale, but we got still Manny Pacquiao willing to put himself out there to challenge himself with arguably the best welterweight. And if he's going to go out, he's going to go out with a bang, and he's going to go out. Oh, he's going to go all out. If who's going to take me out, he better be the man. We are winning, man. Yeah, there's certain fights we want to see. But that's just like 2 fights, man. We got a lot of fights, man. This fight was a blessing since the Fury Wilder got postponed. We the fans won. Yeah. Alexander Usyk, Anthony Joshua is a good fight, isn't it? And even if Alexander Usyk, they thought they was gonna put Joe Joyce, that would have been great too. We ain't win with Charlo Yeardrum, but we knew the plan though. You see? See, it's not about the Canelo and Yeardrum. It's that Canelo Alvarez in a couple months turned it around. Like in between, he fought 3 times in the span of 5. So go ahead, Jermell. I already knew your plan. You was gonna fight Billy Joe Saunders. Good. Get your money. Good. Just like I would tell you, yo, go get your money. Who's this guy? Joe Strummer. You want to jump on a panel and show your face? Are you willing to show your face? You can jump on the panel. Or let me know what city you from. And we can let me see who can handle pressure better. Cause I'm trying to make I'm going on the road, man. I'm going to go on a Punch Drunk Boxing tour. Nah, but I entertain the haters though. I entertain the haters, man. Don't bother me, man. It don't bother me. I like giving locations. Punched on. I love giving locations. Not no tough guy talk, but if you have the heart to talk shit, then you're going to have the heart to back it up. My email is right there, punchdrunkboxing.com. If you want to, leave another information, and we could go live. I don't give a damn if you 6'8", 6'9", 7 feet, 5'5". Win or lose, draw, I don't give a damn. I got Canelo. I'm thinking about going to LA because I'm thinking about going. Well, I applied for the Manny Pacquiao Earl Spence media credentials. I know that's gonna be tough though. But if I do get it, shit, I'll be happy, man. I'll be happy, and I'm planning to go to LA if I can make it to Las Vegas. Hopefully, I apply for. I hope I could get it. So. The Strummer dude is just a troll. Oh, you know what I'm saying? I'm just, hey. They have nothing for you, Punch. How much one of those cinnamon jars of moonshine? $25. $25. This was $25. But the thing is, Shadow, the thing is I was looking for, in the East Coast, North, nobody has the cinnamon moonshine. It's hard to find the cinnamon moonshine unless if you know somebody that does the moonshine. I guess up here probably, moonshine probably is a down south thing. I think it's a down south thing. That's why. I'll give you the information, Shadow. They could ship it to you. You heard? I give you the information and you can order it. Good looking out, Roland. So what I'm saying is, look, this is what I'm saying, y'all. Yo, I feel like there's an opportunity because I feel like Kentucky has great moonshine. I didn't even pass. I wanted to go to Kentucky. We have an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we have an opportunity, and I learned that, you know what I'm saying, by working hard, trying to give some content for the boxing community, and I think that we could be whoever got a channel, and I'm like, yo, do your channel. Let's talk about boxing. We could be the crew, the hardcore boxing fans. We could be the pressers. We could be the guy in the press. We could be the guys and girls on the press. The people that truly love the sport. Not the people that just working for somebody else. You know what I'm saying? And they just there just to do the camera work and then ask a question, but they really don't love the game. They're doing it for pay. You know what I'm saying? They just do it because they do it. You know what I'm saying? I think that we could be the people that's pushing the sport of boxing. Because we know more. We know more than the man. We know more than the ESPN people, man. And then we gonna say it with passion. Damn. He said either make moonshine. Punch, you're right, your platform. Oh. But that's what Pete, but that's what I'm saying. I'm saying it like this, like, why if a fighter is acknowledging my work, if a fighter like other fighters, like shout out, and man, I'm gonna give a shout out to all the boxers that has given me the chance to just interview them. Hey, shout out to Coach Kevin Cunningham. Shout out to Erickson Lubin, who let me be in his gym to see him work out. Shout out to Peter McQuillan, bro, my Christian brother. Shout out to Luis Colazo. Shout out to Victor Ortiz, my brother. I'm still praying for you, bro. Shout out to Manny Serrano, Jordan, the man, his manager, the sis, the Serrano sisters. Shout out to Christina Lover. Shout out to man, Tio, his dad, Bill Haney, Boots Ennis' dad, Keyshawn, La Bazooka, La Sarsa Ali, Michelle Rivera. Shout out to my boy Michelle Rivera. Boo Boo Andrade. Yo, you know what was my you know what was my bucket list? My bucket list was if I could ever interview Boo Boo Andrade. I've been following Boo Boo Andrade since the amateur, him and Keith Thurman. Those are my bucket lists. I'm gonna be honest. My bucket list is to have Boo Boo to interview Boo Boo Andrade and Keith Thurman. Of course, it'll be like a Mike Tyson and stuff like that. Mike Tyson, Manny Pacquiao, but those you got to go through different channels to get that shit. Ellie, you good, man? Good, and fight hype. Y'all got that. Nashville T. Yeah, right. What's the false? What's the false? I like people to back up your statement with something. Shout out to Major Key Boxing that's showing love to the boxers that did it. He has new channel, Boxing Sobriety. Nah, I'm drunk for boxing, baby. I'm drunk for boxing. No hangovers. I feel like Castano was robbed. Michael, you feel like Castano was robbed? How you feel Castano was robbed in a close fight? See, for me, that's not logical. For me, that robbery shit, nah, man. If you say Castano won, I'm with you. But a robbery? Robbery? Nah, man. Come on, man. Come on. Robbery? Major Key just had Jerry Cooney. Yeah, shout out to Jerry Cooney and Major Key for giving these past warriors a platform. ESPN ain't gonna do it. The Zone ain't gonna do it. Unless if you're Sugar Ray Leonard and you know what I'm saying, the shine, the legends that was shining that put the sport on their shoulders. Come on, man. Don't y'all trolls get bored, bro? Don't y'all get bored? Like, I want to know how these motherfuckers look like. Because you know what? I'm not mad at trolls. I want to help these trolls. Like, I want to know what's going on in your life. I want to have a therapy session. I'm going to call it Troll Therapy Session for all the trolls. I want to give you a platform. Just show your face. Let the whole world help you go through your problems. Because maybe y'all not loved where you're at. Maybe, you know what I'm saying, you had a rough upbringing. Probably have nobody that loves you. Abandon you. Nah, this is some real talk. Some real talk. I would love to have a conversation with trolls. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why? What's going on in your life? Like, what's going on in your life? This could be your friend. We could be your family. We could be the brother that you never had. We could be the sisters. We could be a guide for you. A guide, not a guy. Because you might want to be the guy, but guide. We saw that happen to Lara versus Paul Williams, Sergio Martinez versus William when Collazo beat Berto, Castano versus Mayweather is unfair, is unjust. Fury beat Wilder and a draw. As a fan, I want the best man to win. With no questions, right? But Punch as boxing fan, we lost to Fury. Good looking out, Gomez. I understand. We want that. But let's think about let's think about everything. Because yesterday when I was in the panel, I don't know if I was in Shadow Ghost panel or Black and Brown's panel or Coach Malachi. Shout out to Coach Malachi also Williams. When somebody said, no, I forgot what show, but somebody asked me, but Punch, where were you sitting at? Was it Rapid? He said, yo, where you were sitting at? So maybe where you were sitting at, you couldn't see the punches. Now think about this. If you could tell me that, then now you got to understand the judge that you feel like is fucked up. Maybe where he was sitting at, he ain't see the same shit. Because if you're going to justify it with me, then think about it. You got to justify it with the judge. Maybe I was sitting on the same side the judge was. Yo, D Hodges, what up, Punch Drunk in chat and LDBC, salute everyone. What's good, my brother D Hodge in the building. Mateo, dímelo. Castano missed to be the first Latino boxer to hold all four. Yep, it was. Yep. Yeah, Shadow. Yeah. So remember, right? I think it was Rapid. Was it Rapid? He was trying to justify where I was sitting at, and maybe where I was sitting at, I couldn't see. I might have missed punches that was landing. So if they could justify with me and where I'm sitting at, we got to justify with the judges. Maybe that judge is sitting in a spot where Castano is doing an amazing work, but he can't see that. He can't see the flush shots. Because once you're in the ropes, you're compromising the judge. Think about it. If you got him on the ropes on this side, and you're on this side, you're looking at it, but you might not see these blocking with elbows. You might not see, because on the inside, it's good, clean shots, but it's also a lot of smother shots. This is why when you take the fight to the middle of the ring, now all the judges are seeing something. Now it's clean work. That's why they like to. That's why they like to see clean, effective punches. Clean. They need to see clean work. And in the middle of the ring, Jermell Charlo was the one that's even pandering the jab, popping the jab, pawning the jab, sizing him, and making sure if he's in range. He was the one that was moving, pivoting, and stuff like that. So when the judges are seeing that, it looks like he's the one that's doing work. He might not be doing a lot of work or landing some shots, but he's giving the judges, okay, he's the one that's dictating the pace. Right now, boom, jab here, boom, boom through the guards, all right, bam, hit the glove, hit the glove. He's trying to split the glove, boom, boom, try to, you know what I'm saying? The judges see that. So if he's doing that for 2 minutes, like he was doing in the third round before he got clipped, a judge may be like, yo, I mean, this guy, yeah, he lost, he got clipped, but damn, this guy may be doing all most of the work in the 2 minutes and 40 seconds. You don't know what other judges is looking at. That's why all the scorecards is different. TV viewers get more angles than fans in attendance. Exactly. So if let's say witness the hoax. So wouldn't you think that if you follow me, right? If you follow my channel or you tune in when I'm doing live commentary, and you know the way that I score the bouts, you know that I try to be as detailed as possible. I'm trying to even be your punch count. I'm not even saying, yo, this guy landed with the right. I'm letting you know. I'm saying every punch thrown. Come on, people that see me, y'all know. Y'all know how I do. So wouldn't you give me the benefit of the doubt? I'm not saying to believe me. But wouldn't you want to say, yo, Punch, I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt because I see the way that he be scoring bouts. He's, man, to be honest, I'm going to pop my collar, but I don't think there's anybody more detailed than me when doing live commentary. I don't think so. And please find it for me. Who you think when we doing live commentary, who is as detailed as me? I got to pop my own collar on this one. Name me anybody. Name me anybody on YouTube that's more detailed than me when we doing live commentary. I'm not saying I'm the best. I'm asking y'all who you think is more detailed than me doing live commentary. So, because I know I'm detailed. I've seen other dudes. I say, got motherfuckers can't fuck with me. I say like that. Ain't nobody here can fuck with me. I'm going to be, if anything I'm going to be proudful, it's going to be on that. Ain't nobody detailing me of a YouTube content, going blow, pause, landing shots, throwing shots, telling you the count, the punch count. You don't even gotta look at copy box. So wouldn't you think, be like, all right, Punch, man, dude, you know he's passionate about the sport of boxing. You know what I'm saying? Let me give it the benefit of the doubt. Ask me, yo, where you saw the fight at? Oh, you was in the fight? Oh, shit. And I let you know. From my angle, I could only give what I could see. Did I catch everything? No. This is why I had to rescore it, because now I'm watching the TV. Now I'm watching the angles. Now I may be watching that punch that I didn't see because I couldn't see it. I only could see things from my view. And I think if you give any judge that is not corrupted, but you give them that monitor, or you give them a better seating, or maybe, I don't know. I don't know what boxing should do. Should they put them on the fucking air like this and like, you know what I'm saying, seated down in the air so they know they could see everything and stuff like that? Maybe. I don't know. Pac knocked down or knockout all his opponent except 5. Punch wrong. Good looking now. Good looking now. You don't have to defend it, Punch. Castano gave the fight away in the championship rounds. I think that he didn't do enough in the championship rounds. I think that this is what people don't want to say. You know what people don't want to say that we usually say to other fighters, but it seems like, you know, I know that Jermell Charlo is a hated fighter. I know there's a lot of people that hate Jermell Charlo, that his mannerism and the way he'll talk and talk shit. You could tell he's growing. You could tell how he's responding. You could tell by the press conference. He's getting humble, more humble and thing like that. But you know what people didn't say, and they didn't want to say it because they don't want to justify it? Why people didn't say that after Castano took the 7, 8, 9 rounds, that a lot of people gave him that round. Why don't you say Jermell Charlo made the proper adjustment, the proper timely adjustment to take over the championship rounds? Isn't that real boxing talk? Jermell Charlo made the adjustments and took the last 3 rounds on a close fight, the last championship rounds. So when he's like, so even if Derrick James is saying, yo, you need a knockout to win, Jermell Charlo landed the most punches of either of 2 men, of the 2 guys, of either him, you know, Castano. He landed more punches that round. That was the most landed punches coming from Charlo in the 12th round. So you like, is the guy's trying to knock him out? He's trying to, but let's give credit to Castano's chin and balance. Let's give credit to that. It's nothing to be like, yo, he's not trying to, yo, he didn't knock him out. Brian Castano, Jermell Charlo made the proper adjustments. If Jermell Charlo was fighting the way that he did the 12th round in the beginning, or in the middle round, shit. If Castano could have implemented some jab work, do the little things, because I think that's what happened to Castano. Castano didn't do the little things. He did the big things. Pause. He was pressuring, effective pressure at times, but it's also the pressure got him hurt as well. We as boxing fans love fighters to be humble. When they humble, let's give them the benefit of the doubt, because there's another box out there that's saying that his moonshine got spiked. Punches because Charlo is struggling to make weight. I mean, he's been there for a long time. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. Maybe media, including myself. Hey, yo, G Funky Boxing in the building. Everybody subscribe to G Funky Boxing. Maybe media, including myself, didn't ask Charlo, do you still feel great making 154 pounds? I don't think nobody asked him that question. A lot of people said that he looked drained in the weigh-in. I think he looked a little drained, in my opinion. He also said, everybody heard in the press conference, that he had a shoulder injury and they didn't want to make no excuses. Somebody had to bring it out. I heard in the gym you suffered a shoulder injury. He didn't come out and say, yo, I suffered a shoulder injury. No excuses. He did the opposite of the shit we've been criticizing. So bravo, Charlo, and bravo to Brian Castano for giving one of the best fights of the year, or the best fight of the year. Oh, let's go. I didn't say that. He won Chad William. G Funky. Juan Blanco Punch. Who won the fight in your eyes? When I was there, I felt it could have gone. I gave it once when I was there. I gave it 116, 112 with 3 swing rounds. I felt it was close to close rounds. I gave some of the swing rounds to Castano, Charlo. I felt that when it was close, I felt when Brian Castano did not pressure, that Charlo was doing the little things to win those type of rounds. When I watched it the second time, then I came up with 114, yet with the same with 3 swing rounds. But 114, like, yo, this shit is 114. I saw it again in slow motion, even though that I don't believe that we should be watching the fight in slow motion, because that's not fair. We got to see everything in full speed, because ain't no judges ever going to see a fight slow motion. So I do hate. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of looking at a fight. Yo, the punch didn't land. Look it, it hit the glove. Look, nah. We can't. That's now we're being way unfair to the judges, because nobody watches a fight like that, and nobody could judge a fight in slow motion. So you're gonna be like, yo, you stupid. He didn't see it. I saw it. Look. No. I mean, boxing is an emotional sport, man. I mean, people hate, people respect, people disagree, people agree. Punch, you have fans, not hot dog eating. You have fans hot dog eating. Michael, I didn't understand that one. Punch, you got with Bud and Charlo. Who I got with Bud and Charlo, meaning Bud versus Charlo? I got a 115, 113 Charlo. I respect that scorecard. I respect the 114, 115, 113. Either way, I respect those, because those are 3 swing rounds. So I'm only okay with a draw if they're a match. I think the draw, and look, just by Charlo saying what he said today, the draw, man. He's not trying to take a win like that. So I think that's just that. His humbleness should humble us, everybody. He ain't want to win it like that. He want to run it back. Let them run it back. Castano want to run it back. I do believe that Erickson Lubin will fight. He wants to fight Daniel Garcia. He's supposed to be mandatory. He already been fighting 3 eliminators, 2 final eliminators to have a chance to fight Jermell Charlo. But I think he's willing to actually step aside to see this undisputed bout. And that's what's up, Punch. If you can get the Andre interview, that would be great. Did you see it? Did you see when I did interview him, Peter? Yeah. Maybe I get maybe he could grant me another one, man. That would be solid. Shout out to Boobo Andre, man, for giving me the honor to interview him the first time. We need Tio and Senior on the show, Punch. We need to know what's going on. I'm disappointed with the rumors, bro. Well, Tycho TV. I mean, I did the video. That the fight was off because credible source told me that the fight was off. So I did my due diligence and I got the source, I'm talking about the source, T.O. himself, gave me a quote, and he said the fight is still on, and they looking for a late September, early October date. That's coming from the horse's mouth. So, I think when they ready to cut, I think when they ready to you know what it is. I think that everybody's been so frustrated. I think Triller has frustrated also the people, because they're the one that been postponing events. They're the one that doesn't have who's gonna be on the card clearly. So there's a lot of things that Triller is doing that's kind of rookie like. And now Teofimo Lopez is not gonna come out. He's not gonna come out until everything is stamped and ready to go. The date, who's in the cards, everything. So he's not gonna come out and say it until everything is worked out. When everything is worked out, that's when he's gonna say something that is a lot of flip-flopping going around, but he can't take care of the business side of things. He's not a control of that. So he's not gonna come out and say something and then tomorrow is something else. He's not gonna say tomorrow is a September date and then they're gonna push it back to October. He ain't gonna say, yo, we're gonna be fighting in Las Vegas, and then now they want me to fight in Australia. So he's not getting anything from the business handlers was stamped. So he's not gonna talk about it. But he told me that everything that the fight is still on for now, and they're working on these late September, early October dates. So the fight is still on with George Kambosos, and that's coming from the source as well. You see? I'm trying to give something good to the sport of boxing. I gotta give you some info. You feel me? If people want to lose my credibility, then you know what I'm saying. Then you hurting boxing in a way, baby. You hurting boxing. Yeah, man. That's what I'm saying. He had to push the pressure like he did PUNSH. He got caught pushing the pressure, but he had to. Yeah, man. Yo, in boxing, you know what I noticed, man? A lot of shit changes from day to day, week to week. It's crazy. I'm telling you. Boxing is the Wild Wild West, man. Boxing is the Wild Wild West. I think that Teofimo Lopez, I want Teofimo Lopez to fight in Australia. I want Teofimo Lopez to fight here in Australia, wherever he needs to go, because he's a world champion. A world champion should fight. If you're a world champion, you got a world strap, you are a champion of the world. You should fight everywhere. Muhammad Ali did it. Mike Tyson did it. A lot of greats have done it all over the world. You are a world champion. You belong to the world. Anthony Joshua, Andy Ruiz, Saudi Arabia, good. You fought out there. Jamal Heron went out there to fight. Boo Andre went to get his belt in Germany. Earl Spence went to London, to Sheffield to get his belt. So I don't want to hear about American fighters don't go somewhere to get their belt, because Jermell Charlo, he went out there, right? Boo Andre went to Germany. Earl Spence went to Sheffield. Andy Ruiz needed to go to Saudi Arabia. Anthony Joshua needed to go to Saudi Arabia. So when you're a world champion, you got to travel around the world. Now, the issue is you going to Australia and knowing that Kambosos' business partner is partners with Triller. So now you go in there with Triller, knowing that Kambosos have a business handler that is a rep for Triller, and you go into their town, and you got no backup. Because you're not going with a promotional company. Remember, Top Rank is not gonna be with him. So he's going there by himself. His manager, his dad, going to Australia with a Triller that is in business with Kambosos. So it's like going to a gunfight with a knife. There's no protection there. And I think this is why Bob Arum does not want Teofimo Lopez to go to Australia without the backing of Top Rank. Because this is a Triller event. This is a purse bid. This is without Top Rank. But we got to say that Teofimo Lopez said that he's going to knock out Kambosos. He shouldn't be looking at getting robbed. He should be looking at that. He said he's going to knock out Kambosos in the 3rd round. And he also said that he was willing to go to Australia. That was the first official plan was for him to go to Australia. So, in my opinion, but he had Top Rank with him. But that was your first initial that you said you're going to go to Australia to fight Kambosos. And I think that it got to keep the same energy. You got to fight all over the world. Doesn't matter. Got to fight all over the world. You're a world champion. It doesn't matter if you got confidence to knock out Kambosos. Don't put it on the judges' hands, because you know what's going to happen. Look at Castano and Charlo. Don't leave it in the judges' hands. Don't leave it in the judges' hands. Manny Pacquiao, Jeff Horn. Don't leave it in the judges' hands. To be fair, Tio brought that on himself. I don't know I don't know. Come on. I'm not going to say brought that to himself, because he took the fighter purse bid and he got the money that he feel like he deserved, in which his own promotional company or other boxing personnel like Eddie Hearn felt like he deserved. They lowballed him. The trailer gave him the type of money that he felt he deserved. So why did he do that to himself? What happened in June 5th? That he did that to himself, that they postponed the fight from June 5th? Teofimo Lopez didn't do that to himself. Trailer did. How about if they would have never postponed the fight? They would have had that fight in June 5th, and that's it. And we'll be talking about the winner or whatever. I think Teofimo Lopez is going to win. But then we'll be talking about Teofimo Lopez fighting Tank Davis, Teofimo Lopez fighting, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, let me see that. Hold on. I'll send the link. Show your face. I don't speak to no damn avatar. Texas Thunder. Just press the link. I blame this shit completely on Triller for not believing in their product. Yep. Where's T.O. signed with Matchroom? Hey, maybe they should have won the purse bid and bring him to the zone versus Kambosos. Why are we as boxing fans okay with these terrible wide scorecards on a regular basis? It's bullshit and it ruins the sport. I think that we shouldn't like that scorecard, but we shouldn't take it away from the fight. We shouldn't just look at 117, 111. We should look at the fight was good and it was close. But how much trouble has he had for that? Yeah, but he's not in control over that. Now I seen you. You don't want to be showing some dicks. You think I'm stupid? Look at him. Now he gonna run away. No, I know your face, but I know what you're gonna do. I already seen you in another channel. This guy's backstage. He shows his face, and then when he gets on it, he want to show a dildo or something like that. You jerking off to me right now, you bitch? Exactly. Told you he was a troll. Hold on, let me tell you what he's writing. Hold on. I'm going to take a picture. Hold on. This is him. I already got your picture, dummy. Got him! Put a thumbnail on the screen. I got you now. See? There he go. So anybody, this is the troll. The troll that be saying nigger. The troll that be showing the penis. There you go, guys. Got him. Dummy. There you go. This is him. So for all the boxing content creators, when you say show your face, that's the kid that be saying nigger and run away. And that's the kid or dude that be showing the dicks. Like this. No, don't run away. Where you going? Come back. Come back. Don't leave. Don't leave though. Don't leave. Nah, it is. No, it wasn't a pic. It was his face. He was moving. That's him. It's not a profile pic. You heard, GB? It's not a profile pic. That's him. He was moving around. That's not a pic. Now I'm going to blast you, and I put it on YouTube for all the boxing content creators. This guy, this is the one. Now, if y'all want to do Inspector Gadget, try to find out what this guy lives. Do what you got to do. But you see this picture? I'm expose you now, buddy. And if it reaches to your school, your job, you're done. See, that's what I mean. Sometimes, man, you got to think like a troll to get a troll. Feel me? Now, show your face. Show your face. He's backstage right now. Show your face. What happened? You don't want to show your face no more? I got enough pictures. Hold on. I got some more pictures for you. Hold on. There you go. Boom. There you go. I'm going to post that on Twitter, Facebook, everywhere. So when they see your face, you can't get no job. You can't get no girl. You're done. They won't allow you to go to college. There you go. Hold on. Listen to this, buddy. Hold on. I got a song for you. I got a song for you right here. Listen to it.
You'll never be alone. I'll be with you from door to door. I'll be with you from door to door. Baby, I'm right here. I'll be with you from door to door. Baby, I'm right here. But you'll never be alone.
He laughed. Oh. Boom. Ooh. Gonna make an example out of you. You see, Rap Star, how I do it, my brother? See how I do it? Hold on. Matter of fact, let me download this right quick. Hold on. I got it. Oh, I got you, son. Hold on. Boom. And son. And boy, you on them fucked up. Hold on. I got y'all right here. Boom, let me zoom this thing up. I got you right here. Hold on. He don't look like he wants a girl, no. He just wrote on a private chat. He wrote on the private chat. He goes, hold on. He says nigger. He says Dominicans are niggers. I'll pull up nigger. I have a job. I pimp Dominican niggeresses. Don't worry, I got you right here. Hold on. Hold on. Let me download it so I can put it on the big screen so y'all know who it is. So I want y'all to take pictures of this. So when he lands on y'all. Hold on. Man, you a dummy. Now, when somebody see your face, I'm gonna post this everywhere now. Everywhere, brother. This one you're gonna have. You gotta live through your consequences. And if this goes somewhere and it lands in a place, hold on. Let me put this up. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, folks. Let me expose this guy right quick. I'm gonna put up for all boxing content creators. Y'all know this is the guy that likes to put all that the nigger stuff, all that racist stuff. This is the guy right now. Hold on, see, I could post this everywhere. Damn. I got a lot of stuff over here. There you go. There you go. Oh man, where's that? Where's that? Give us Pancho. I got you, Pancho, right here. Hold on. Boom. Yo, take this picture, everybody. If you want, this is the race. This is the racist dude. He's the one that be spamming everybody's channel. You know, them little gadgets that know how to do all that computer shit. He's the one that does all that shit. He's on my private chat right now, saying a lot of shit. But this is the guy that be going to all the boxing content creators. He's the racist. This is the racist person. He's the one that's going to he's probably so racist. He's the type of dude that be going shooting churches and schools and shit like that. This is the type of kid. So everybody, take this picture right now. If y'all want, this is the racist that goes to all the boxing content creators channels. He's the one that be spamming all the racist stuff. I'm gonna give y'all time so y'all could get that. Man, I'm always ready, man. I'm always ready to get these trolls, man. Y'all got it? Y'all got it? Let's get this. Let's get this. Whoever if y'all know the channels, I'm talking about the channels, the FBI, the Popo, whatever, to get this kid, because this is the type of person that he will shoot a school, a church, and all that stuff. This is the racist right here. He put his pick up. Nah, it wasn't a pick. That was a video, Mateo. That wasn't a pick. That's him. That's he was moving around. He was moving around. That's him. It wasn't a pick. That's not a pick. That was his actual self. So everybody right now, take that pick. And if y'all want, let's all blast it. Let's all blast it. Let's put that pick up. Before this racist kid hurt somebody or kill somebody. I'm going to keep that picture up and I'm going to have it on my channel periodically. Hey, jump in. Where he go? Don't go nowhere now. Thanks, Mateo. Now, look what I'm going to do. Boom. Put him Twitter. Hold on. We'll do this. Now I'm putting it on Twitter now. Go ahead, I'm listening to you. Don't worry, I don't got to put you on the big screen now. Talk to me. What you want to talk about? Racist boy? I don't want you to shoot nobody. Talk to me. What you want? Talk, bro. Don't turn it. He got his camera turned off. Turn it back on. Turn it back on. All right, I'm gonna put you. I want everybody to see you. Come on. You good? Go ahead. You lonely? What happened, man? What's going on in your life? Huh? Your daddy raped you or something? Your uncle raped you or something like that? Look, it's not a picture. Feel me? Just letting y'all know. Okay, so boom. Got you right here. Boom. This is what he uses. He also calls himself, I think probably he be, there you go. I had to do it, y'all. Boom. Bro, scared, huh? Oh, now I'll give it to everybody now. Don't worry, don't block him. The Texas Thunder, his official channel is the one that he calls, and maybe y'all know it. He calls himself Jew Titan. So maybe he's going to his channel as well, and so that's the racist kid. So I'm gonna just send it to everybody, so y'all know who it is. Real man, you didn't let him say nothing. He didn't want to say nothing. Texas Thunder, send your location. Nah, he don't want to send no location. Don't worry, don't worry. There's a small world. There's a small world, and we're living in the best world right now, where we got social media. Got social media. Hold on. Let's talk boxing, man. I had to do it. I'm glad I did it, though. Everybody, guys. Glad I did it. So what y'all think about the upcoming fights, man? What y'all think about the Anthony Joshua, Alexander Usyk? Think it's a good fight. Texas don't look. Y'all think about that? Let me speak. Nah, I let you speak. Come. Hop on the panel. Hop on the panel. I got you right here. I want to hear you talk. Yeah, he calls himself Jew Titan. I got you right here. Hold on. Jump on the panel. There you go. Say something. Yo.
Mr. Punch Drunk Media Boxing. What's going on, bro?
What's good,
I
Rap
saw
Star?
you all the way from London, England on the TV asking a direct question to Jermell Charlo, bruv. You
Oh,
are
yeah.
media for us now.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that was good, man. And Jermell Charlo recognized you before he recognized anybody else over there, bro. How, you know what I mean? That must have been a bit of a humble feeling.
I mean, it's always humbling talking to modern day warriors, modern day gladiators, man. Why not, man?
Yeah, man, it was nice to see he showed some love there, you know what I mean? Because we've seen how you started in these streets. And just to see where you got to and then the professional boxers recognize you, that means a lot to us. Because you give us an opportunity to come and cook over here, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it was nice. How was your weekend, bro?
Man, it was a great man. It was a great weekend, man. It was a good media work. It was good, man. And it was a good undercard too. I know the card overshadowed the undercard. You know what I'm saying? That it was a good undercard. Rolly Romero had the fans going, man. The fans had that love and hate. They love his performance, but they hate him. That was crazy. The whole crowd was like, "Yay!" and then they booed. It was crazy. It was crazy. It was a good crowd. You know what it is? It was a good crowd, but it was a good boxing crowd. Like everybody, most of the people in the stands know boxing, and that's when you know that was a boxing fan, event. Sometimes like in Madison Square Garden, there's a lot of people that just go to Madison Square Garden because it's Madison Square Garden, but they're not really Knicks fans or they're just going there. But in San Antonio, the people that was there was boxing fans. They knew who Rolly was. They knew a lot of people. They knew. It was just a good atmosphere, good boxing atmosphere.
So would you say there was a lot of fans there for Charlo? Would you say Charlo packed it out, or was there a lot of fans for Castano as well? I mean,
That's one thing that when they were like, he got home like home field advantage. There was and there, the none of the judges were from Texas. That's number one. Home field advantage. I mean, it happens, bro. If you're gonna fight Anthony Joshua, you might fight Anthony Joshua maybe in London. If you fight Mayweather, you might fight him in Las Vegas. Well, I think Charlo had supporters, but not the kind of support that you would think from a person from Texas fighting in Texas should be having. Put it that way.
yeah, he don't have the Errol Spence Jr. It doesn't look like he have the Errol Spence Jr. kind of support when it comes to Texas, when it looks like how Texas support Errol. Would
What
you not say that Errol is probably the number one fighter for Texas, isn't he?
I think he had more high profile fights with the people that's known. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard to say that. It's hard to say that because okay, Earl Spence fought his pay-per-view fight versus who?
I
Mikey
think it's
Garcia.
his first pay-per-view.
Yeah, Mikey Garcia. Mikey Garcia is a household name in Texas. What about when he fought Leonard Bundle? That was in Coney Island. And Earl Spence is a Dallas native, but he got a lot of ties in New York as well.
Yeah, but
But he
Errol Spence also, if
and
I'm
then he
not
fought and
mistaken,
then he fought Kell Brook out there in Sheffield.
yeah, but
So
he also fought somebody who was not even known, Carlos Ocampo, and he filled out a Texas. I think one of the small, I mean, not the big stadiums, but he filled out one of the smaller stadiums with Carlos Ocampo, didn't he?
I say this, yes, Earl Spence does got fans in Texas, but Earl Spence fight was marketed very, very well. Let's not forget who was marketing that fight. Who was marketing the Earl Spence versus Ocampo?
Yeah, I mean,
Jerry Jones, the Dallas Cowboys.
yeah, but
The
for
most famous, probably the Americans team. Jerry Jones was promoting Earl Spence and Ocampo. The players was promoting that. The Cowboys, that is Cowboys. So Earl Spence and yo, that promo, yo, I saw that Mikey Garcia and Earl Spence. I saw a poster in a mall in Jersey. Like, I haven't seen posters in a long time in boxing, but I saw a big poster of Earl Spence and Mikey Garcia in Jersey in a mall. And they was promoting that. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they was promoting Jermell Charlo versus Castano at all. All their money went to Gervonta Tan Davis and Mario Barrios, and then all the attention was for Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. They didn't market this fight. I think if they market and they put that machine on Jermell Charlo in this fight, look, you go watch the next fight. Watch the rematch. That rematch is everybody gonna be watching. Everybody.
Yeah, for sure. I think Jermell Charlo, Castano was a great fight. It looked like a great fight. You know what I mean? It was an amazing little chess match. Nobody expected Jermell Charlo to be able to adapt and fight in a different style. But a lot of people did think, watching on the TV, a lot of people felt that the aggression and Castano, with, you know, being such a underdog, how live of an opponent he was and how he got Jermell Charlo's respect. It really did change a lot of things in the fight. We never expected, and I'm going to put my hands up, we really never expected Castano to win this fight. And I think that's a big mistake we did as boxing YouTube creators. YouTube media. A lot of media never gave Castano, they gave him props, but they never fucking went with him to win this fight. That's a fact. And I think that's what came back to bite us a little bit, because he did do really well. And it depends how you look at it, but it was a fight that it went both ways. It was a very even-sided fight, very close fight.
I want this guy on the panel right here, this one too. This guy right here. Chivo, maldito loco, come to the panel. Quiero hablar contigo. Métete ahí.
Yeah, so did Rolly Romero, you say Rolly Romero gets a lot of hate, even though that he got a lot of props?
Yeah,
he's this kind of fighter that people are hating on?
Yeah, man, I think that, but I think it's a healthy hate, though. I think that this kid is, anybody that went to the fight, when they booed him, it was like, the roof was about to go off, bro. The whole crowd was boo. When he knocked him out, like, yay.
Yeah, man. I mean, he's got the power, man. I mean, the guy that he fought, I don't know much about that guy. I mean, they said that the guy was an Olympian. He is a 140 fighter. He fought Ivan Branchek. I mean, I didn't know much about Rolly's opponent, but he did dismantle the opponent. You know what I mean? But he called out Tank Davis. What do you think about that, Punch?
It was great. It was great because Floyd Mayweather said, it was Floyd Mayweather that said in the press conference. Hold on, let me push this little thing back, man. It was Floyd Mayweather said in the press conference, he said that Gervonta Tan Davis, and I'm just paralyzed, and said that he's not going to be fighting, that they don't want to make no other promotional company great, that they just want him to fight Mayweather/PBC fighters. So there you go. Rolly is a candidate. Michelle Rivera is a candidate. But Rolly, I think Rolly and Gervonta Tan Davis will sell more than Mario Barrios and Gervonta Tan Davis. I'm gonna tell you like that. And the promotion is gonna be good too.
Yeah,
Why not?
I do believe that a lot of people will be interested in the fight.
They fight for the JV belt. They fight for the junior varsity belt.
They'll be fighting at 140.
Hey, both of them be rehydrating like that. I mean, Rolly said one time on his IG live, he said he was like 183.
Yeah,
and he got on the scale.
Yeah, Rolly was very vocal on Devin Haney as well. I think he's got both of those guys in his, he kind of like called out both of them really. I mean, look, at the end of the day, what are you supposed to, do right now? Rolly has to attach himself to the names. He wants to get the big fights, then he has to call them out. But, regardless of where he is in boxing, he has got the power. He's got a bit of raw power. We can't take that away from him. He's got a few vulnerabilities, but he's also got a chin. I don't think I've seen Rolly hurt. Have you seen him hurt? I don't think I've seen Rolly hurt. I don't even think I have.
Well, we see him get outboxed, but
yeah, but I don't see him get hurt. I ain't seen him take a knee yet. or nothing like
New
that?
New Media Today, USA Boxing Coach Malachi Williams. Everybody support the dude. Subscribe to the man himself. Energy, high octane. New Media Today, USA Boxing. But Rolly can use this to advantage. If they hate him, play the bad guy role to your advantage. Yes, sir. Yes, that WWE, he's the heel. I'm going to tell you like this. Rolly is the heel of this new generation. Rolly is the heel. Rolly is the heel. And like I said before, I think that Rolly, do we all consider Rolly like being like if he's gonna be one of the greats? I don't think so. But what we could say is, I think he has the chance to fight all the champions. I think his mouth and him being a villain is gonna get him the fights.
Yeah, but this is a TMT fighter. And when we looking outside in, I don't see no Mayweather. I don't see no Leonard Ellaby. Whenever Rolly fights, that's their fighter. They don't go around with him. They don't promote him like they promote Tank Davis. Let's keep the shit real. We saw Rolly. Everybody go watch that fight. When Rolly knocked him out, it was about 60 seconds until anybody came and hugged him in his corner. Mm-hmm. He was doing his own fucking shit. And I don't see the TMT people supporting Rolly. Or, you know what I mean? The way that
I don't see it either.
And Mayweather invested in Tank. They're not invested in Rolly, bro.
I don't see it either. I want to know why.
Yeah, why?
Rolly can be the new. Yeah, I think he could be. I think he could be that. But yo, he a villain, yo. I'm telling you, man, the whole place, yo, his Rolly's boos was louder than the Charlo and Castano's cheers. For real.
Yeah, because he called out Tank Davis.
No. I'm talking about when he knocked the dude out, the whole place cheered. When he got on the ropes to put hands up, the whole place booed like crazy. And Rolly got he what the fuck happened? Like, yo, the boxing fans are so bipolar. They just went from it was amazing for me. I was like, yo, and I'm like, why the fuck everybody booing? I'm like, yo. But
Rolly doesn't even talk about fucking the TMT. Rolly never. When you see Rolly do post fight, you never see, oh, thanks to Floyd Mayweather.
Let's ask
Leonard Ellaby.
Yeah, I would love to ask Leonard Ellaby. Why don't you promote Rolly the way you do Gervonta Tank Davis? He's not worth the promotion.
Why not?
He's not worth your time. He's not worth your private flight to go to San Antonio and go to his fights and promote him.
Yeah, I like to hear Rolly's views on that. I wish we could get him on the channel one day because I don't think Rolly's happy with the TMT. I think he signed the deal premature. Now he has to follow through the deal. How many years is he with TMT?
Who?
Rolly Romero. I mean, he must have signed a 5-year deal, right?
Rolly Romero.
I mean, you know,
I don't know his deal. Maybe he's on that rookie contract still. Maybe he's on that rookie contract. And sometimes when you become an interim WBA champion or a champion, the contract extends. So maybe he was on a rookie contract and then he won the interim, so then it extended probably another year.
Yeah, but I feel like he could do so much better gig with Bob Arum. I think if Rolly can get with Bob, it'd be so much better for him.
Who?
Rolly. If he went to Bob Arum, top rank.
Nah, I think he's all right, man. I think he good. I mean, I'm not gonna. I know his trainer. I forgot his name. I know he's from the TMT gym, and I know he's a good. I don't know. I forgot his name, but I know he's a good guy. But Rolly still can't throw straight jabs, bro. His jab was ugly, man. His jab was ugly. Like I was telling the other media guy that was next to me. I'm sorry I forgot your name, but I'm like, yo, he can't throw a jab. It was ugly. It was not straight, nothing.
Yeah. Well, you were there anyway, and what you could see, we don't really see anyway. So, at the end,
what you think? Well, all right. Let me ask you a question. You know what I'm saying? What you think on my perspective on when you're watching a fight? When you're watching a fight live, is it the same watching a fight in person? Have you caught yourself in a situation where you're watching the fight live and you scored it one way and then you went back home and you watched the fight? Did you score the same way? Did you see what you saw live? Did you see the same thing when you're watching the TV?
Well, to be really true, you know, I never ever went to live fights to actually score them unless I knew who was winning the fight, and I was obviously there to watch the fight. But the way that you score fights, you know, it's a different level because you always score fights. You know what I mean? So, of course, when you was there live, something told me this is why I see a lot of scorecards. Something told me
Go on.
when you was live. Something told me that's why you get Andre Ward saying that Teofimo Lopez was a draw, right? Andre Ward said that Teofimo Lopez and Lomachenko was a draw, so he was ringside. So what you see, we don't fucking see. And that that judge who saw 117, 111, I like to see what angle he was at, because at some point, what he's seeing, the other two judges ain't seeing. So again, you know, where you're sitting, right? And where you're at, you might be seeing some, I don't know, some quality fucking punches to the side. With the way Jermell Charlo's trying to get him out of game plan. You're looking at the jab. You're thinking the flicker jabs are touching him. You know, you can see it right there. So we're not seeing what you're seeing, bro. But I had Castano edging it at 115, 113. But I was happy with the draw. Because when I went and watched it again, and every time I watched the fucking fight, I start seeing 2 swing rounds. And then I've got to be honest with you. If it was 115, 113 to Jermell Charlo, people can't really make a big complaint because there are 2 close rounds in there. But at the end of the day, I think the aggression of the last 40 seconds and the last 35, 40, 50 seconds, that aggression that Castano brings, is that enough to win the rounds? Now, I don't, you know what I mean? You score the fights more than us. So you can tell us, is that foot movement, the jabs to the, you know, the flicker jabs?
I think when you get different when you're watching the fight is when you hear the solid shots land. You know what I'm saying? I think and look, I'm not saying this because people feel like I had to score my scorecard, but yo, if anybody was out there, y'all could vouch when Charlo was landing shots. You heard them shots. You heard them shots when Castano landed that shot to when he clipped him. But later on the rounds, it looks like later on Charlo started gaining more fans. Yeah. Because I don't know, when I was watching the fight, if Castano was not putting the pressure, when he's not putting the pressure, then what else was he doing? I didn't see that. I didn't see it.
Punch, I want to ask you this. Is ring generalship, right? Is it a fighter who takes a fighter out of their game plan for most of that 3 minutes in that round, right? So now, is the ring generalship the defense? Is when Jermell Charlo is keeping himself away from, Castano bringing all that, his heat, and Jermell Charlo is able to weather the storm by him, pushing that jab in his face, even though he's not landing all of them. Do you score the punches which are touching the gloves? Do you also score the punches which are keeping him away for getting out of his game plan? I mean, what we doing here?
But I mean, yeah, he threw some punches to that he threw jabs that landed a glove. But I think people was over exaggerating, like if everything that he threw landed on the glove, like there was 1-2 that he split the guard. You when you're throwing jabs, you're throwing different type of jabs. You may throw a palm jab. You may throw you're trying to split. You're trying to hit that one glove. So that 1-2, you split one glove up, hit him straight in the middle. Is strategy. It's technique. It's certain things that you do. So you could palm the jab. You could parry the jab. You could throw that stiff jab. You could throw that. Then he's just throwing the jab to see if he's within range. But that's working. You know what I'm saying? That's dictating. You're about to dictate something. You're working. If nothing is happening, and then let's say, okay, put it this way. Let's say something is happening. You throw one jab. Let's say you landed one jab, but it's not really nothing that's doing no work. You throw a punch, you miss. And it's visible that you missed that shot. It's visible that, hey, Castano was doing the good slips. You know, he was slipping as well. He was fainting as well. He was doing a lot. He was doing, yo, he was, this is what it is. These fighters that sometimes Charlo and Castano did a little bit defensively. He did move his head. He did feint to get on the inside. These two guys was actually really, really good. But people are not seeing that. What people was expecting from Charlo was to knock this guy out. But what I saw from Charlo and Castano, we seen their pedigree. We see that both of them in certain spots is not willing to take the chance because both of them were smart enough that I'm not gonna throw a jab. Castano's like, I might not throw a jab because this guy may counter me, and he countered me once before, you know. I'm not, and then Charlo is saying, I'm not gonna throw a body shot because if I throw a body shot, he's gonna catch me, and he already clipped me. I already felt his power. Think about it, this is fighting. I already felt his power. Castano is saying, I already felt his power in the second round. He felt mine's, and Charlo felt his in the third round. So early on, these guys already got in trouble. Now they're like, okay, I know what he got. I know his level of power. I know his power could get me. I know his power could get me. Okay, I'm not gonna throw no jabs. I'm not gonna reach in. Just let me go inside on the thing, you know. And Charlo's like, I'm not gonna throw no body shots because when you throw a body shots, you're more subjective. That's when you're really open to be countered. So it was a good physical chess match in which both guys capitalized good. Some of them made adjustments. You see Brian Castano made adjustment after the second round. You see Charlo making adjustments after the ninth round. It was good. It was a good boxing bout. I think that people just should see that more. You know, even the little things what both guys was doing. What they was willing to give. What they was willing to give. What they was willing to take. What they was willing to risk. And stuff like that. This was good. This was a good matchup, man. Two smart fighters, in my opinion. What you think?
Yeah, very good fighters. But, you know, I think Castano deserves his props. We have to now recognize that there's not just one guy now, Jermell Charlo, which is the guy. There is two guys. In my eyes now, when you talk about the 154 division, you're talking about these two guys, which has made it exciting even more. And if the rematch can take place, that's going to be pay-per-view worthy. You know what I mean? This is going to be a bigger fight than it ever was. And I just think this year, we should celebrate the great fight it was. It was a great fight. It was a chess match. I just think that we got to give the props to Castano for taking, you know, Jermell Charlo into different deep waters. And we have to give props to Jermell Charlo to come back and win those championship rounds after losing some of that fight. Now,
I think he lost. I think he lost 3 straight rounds.
I want to say this though. This is a bit frustrating for some people, and even Errol Spence. They just don't understand why Jermell Charlo wasn't able to capitalize to the body. A lot of people feel that if he capitalized to the body earlier on, he would have been able to stop Castano in the 10th round. Now, people didn't see Jermell Charlo's, you know, best strengths. We know that Jermell Charlo can still bring a little bit more to the table. And he was hesitant, just a little bit, for some of our likings. We just felt that there was more to him that he could have put in that arsenal. That's just how some people felt.
I mean, it's everybody could look at from the outside and feel like he could do more. We all fans, right? We all say that Charlo should be doing more. His fans think he should be doing more. His people that support him wish he could do more. His wife probably know that he could do more. His kids, his brothers, his best friends, his trainer felt like he could do more. You know what I'm saying? But he could do more, but he's the one in there. And he's the one that's trying to paint his art just like Castano. I think that people are not giving Castano enough credit. It was all about what could Charlo do? But he's facing another champion. Are we gonna respect him are we gonna respect Brian Castano as a champion?
Yeah, facts. He's the guy.
See, at least black and brown. See, like black and brown. I was tuning to your live earlier, and the things that you were saying, I know it was some of it was directed to me because we're the one that's going back and forth. But let's say black and brown was saying, well, this was supposed to be the Jermell Charlo show, and it was all on him. This is an undisputed bout. It's both of their shows. It's a undisputed bout. Whoever wins become undisputed. You acting like he's just here like for like a trophy, like it's just I'm only here to participate. Nah, that's the boxing, because the boxing fans don't know who just Brian Castano. That's on them. This was two champions. This is not Jermell Charlo trying to, because you could say the same shit for Jason Rosario and Jermell Charlo. Was this a Jermell Charlo show when he beat Jason Rosario? Because a lot of people don't know Jason Rosario, but they know Jermell Charlo. Nah. If it was in Texas, it was in Texas. It doesn't matter. This is an undisputed bout. It's both guys' dreams. It's both guys' dreams. It's both guys that need to take responsibility and accountability for what they didn't do, what they feel they didn't do, and what they couldn't capitalize. Jermell Charlo made the adjustments. If Castano was all the way up, and if he was all the way up, and a lot of people say, how the hell did he let the championship round slip away? Why he didn't close the show? Why he didn't close the show?
Yeah.
Don't criticize the guy that actually closed the show, because I've been through these conversations in other boxing fights. One of the most conversations that we've had in recent time is that Trinidad and Hoya fight. There's people that feel like Hoya did win, but Tito Trinidad took the championship rounds.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you're right. And at the end of the day, a lot of people, they just felt that he took his foot off the gas a little bit when he had, okay, which fighter had what fighter hurt the most? Now, in the second, was it the second round? Or was it what round? The third round? Was it Castano had Jermell at the rings, and they say that ropes held Jermell
The third round, Jermell Charlo hurt Castano in the second round.
Towards the end of the third round, right?
The third round, yeah.
Now, Jermell Charlo also had Castano hurt, I think, what was it? On
second, and 10th.
Right.
That it was like visible, but Brian Castano said that he was hurt 3 times.
Right, but I see him hurt twice.
Yeah, we saw him hurt
twice. I remember the 10th round very clearly, because I ain't gonna lie to you. When I was watching that, and I felt like he was losing a little bit, like with Tony Harrison, you know, when there were controversy rounds, how he stopped Tony Harrison in the second fight. I felt at that time that Jermell Charlo might capitalize on Castano right now. Mm-hmm. And he hurt him, but he just kind of kept himself, just a little composed, and he didn't go for it. And that's not like Jermell Charlo that I remember. The Jermell Charlo that I saw when he hurt somebody and he goes for the kill, he didn't want to go for it, and I think he had too much respect for Castano, bro.
Now, I read what Jermell Charlo said today on his IG live. Did you read it?
No, I haven't, bro.
Okay, can I read it to you, and you let me know, because this enters another subject that we was talking about throughout a year and a half, right? Let me read it for the people that haven't read it, but just let me read. I had it on my thumbnail, but let me read it. Hold on. Let me read it for you. Where you at? All right, this is what Jermell Charlo put in his IG today. He goes, Brian Castano is one hell of a better fighter than anyone gave him credit for, and he came to fight for his life Saturday. If fights are scored as a whole and landed harder and better shots, but boxing isn't scored that way. Boxing is scored round by round. I've always said to take a belt from a champion, you need to take that belt, and the judges felt neither of us did enough to take those other belts, and they ruled a draw. I don't want to become undisputed by a narrow, controversial decision. I want to make a statement. I didn't do my part to get the KO, and as always, I will continue to learn and improve. When we run it back, just like I adjusted in the Harrison second fight, there will be no doubt about the results. What do you feel about him taking accountability?
No, man, you got to respect that, because at the end of the day, what he's trying to say is that he might not be at his best or whatever. He don't want to make no excuses, though. And, at the end of the day, when he comes back better and stronger, he just wants to, But, respect to that. At least he's not, coming with no negative attitude. He's coming with a very positive attitude.
Now,
I think he's a little bit humbled. And I respect that he's saying, look, I'm humbled a bit, but, I'm coming back from this. And what?
Now I'm saying with this, I wish that more fighters will take accountability for his loss. I wish that this right here, this comment, as like the way that he put it, I wish that comment would have been something like Deontay Wilder. I would have wished that he took accountability like this. go back into the gym and say that he will learn and improve and run it back. What do you feel about Charlo's way of taking the loss and Deontay Wilder taking the loss? What do you feel about the difference of the two?
Man, I don't even want to speak about it. You can't compare it. At the end of the day, you know what I mean? It's just, you know, there's one guy who's taking accountability and there's one guy blaming everybody and their fucking grandma. You know what I mean? So the conversation doesn't even exist. You know what I mean? Whatever Jermell Charlo's coming out with, he's giving the props to Castano, saying, look, at the end of the day, this guy was the guy. I just got to come back stronger. So he's putting his hands up there. And you know
He said, no. He said he fights. I scored as a whole. I landed the harder and better shots, but boxing isn't scored that way. Yeah. That's true. And I believe that he was being real from the get when they asked him. Remember in the press conference, they asked him about the 117, 111. He didn't agree with that either. He said that was too wide. See, another fighter would have kept his mouth shut and be like, all right, let me take that. He didn't even want to take that 117, 111. Like what? So this is why I say this, you know, about certain fighters. I respect all fighters, modern day warriors, all of them, gladiators. I want to preserve the sport of boxing, but I want to share light more on the boxers that actually going out there challenging themselves and or represent boxing, you know, how to win and how to lose and how to challenge yourself. We got to preserve those fighters at the highest level. And look at Anthony Joshua, how he took his loss. He didn't blame his trainer.
I don't think we can really say much about the fighters anymore, right? I think the fans of today, and we have to take accountability as fans. When you get used to a fighter being a certain way and they spoil you, like with Teofimo Lopez was knocking people out, and then he had a fight with Nakatani, which was back and forth. Then he knocked out Richard Comey. You know, you always hear the Nakatani fight. I just feel that fighters, they spoil the fans today in a way that fans don't use that sweet science of boxing. They get used to a fighter being a certain way that's what they expect from the fighter. You know what I'm saying? So if Jermell Charlo wasn't able to, you know, knock a person out, he ain't getting the props nowadays because he has been knocking out some great fighters. You know what I'm saying, Punch?
Yeah, man. I agree with that too, Coach. I agree with that. Also, I think the referee, I didn't even notice the referee throughout the whole fight. I even forgot how the referee looked like. Yeah, I didn't even notice the referee, to be honest. I don't remember who was the referee.
Yeah, I think he had the WBC shirt on as well.
How do you remember the referee? That's how good it was. That's when, you know, that's when you see two superior boxers. They know when to break. They know when to hit in the clinch. They know when they got when their hands are free. This is what I was talking about. That these two guys really, really had great pedigrees. They was fighting clean. I just think that Jermell Charlo, when he took it to the middle of the ring, could show the judges more clean work. He's not because, like I said earlier, once you go into the body and you got your opponent on the ropes, you could be doing good, you could be effective, but you're also compromising the judge and their angles, depending where you got them on the ropes and things of that nature. So, I think it was good. I think it was a good fight. I don't want the 117, 111 to take away from this fight. I think a rematch. I think everybody, and matter of fact, I think a draw was it's almost like a blessing. Nah, I think it was more of a blessing. Because these guys didn't get their just due. These guys, they didn't promote this fight. Showtime wasted their budget on Gervonta Tank Davis and Mario Barrios. They didn't waste their time on this undisputed bout. That was the sad part. And everybody, I'm talking about reps. I'm talking about people, the political dudes in the sport of boxing that was chopping it up with. They was like, yo, they did a horrible job.
Yeah. Do you think
to the point that they felt like they're going to have to give tickets away?
So you being around the atmosphere, I know it's a bit too early to say, but do you think now we're going to get a straight immediate rematch? Because that's what the fans are going to demand.
I think so. I think that's the man. I think that should be the next thing. I think that their team should do everything possible to get it. Erickson Lubin is willing. I think Erickson Lubin is willing to step aside and fight Danny Swift Garcia if he could get that fight. Even though that, he's been a mandatory, he fought 3 eliminators, 2 final eliminators, Erickson Lubin. I think he's due his shot. But I think that he's also willing to step aside. Probably later on this week, I'm gonna have Coach Kevin Cunningham, and probably he could talk to us about that more. What his team is willing to do. I think they wanted to let the undisputed fight, even though they deserve that WBC title fight because they've already won 2 final eliminators. But man, I wish that the other belt federation, the other guy, I think he's Russian. I forgot his name. I don't know how to pronounce his name, from the IBF. I don't know when he won his final eliminator. I don't think just because you're ranked number 1, that doesn't mean you were mandatory. So I don't know if they're gonna order any type of mandatory. So I think if I was them, since nobody's ordering no mandatories right now, I think they should just go back into the office and make this fight happen, and make it this fight in December, November, because they can't make it in October. You already know they got Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury for October.
But that in September we've got Anthony Joshua and Usyk, right? So you said
September,
in September the 25th, and that's in Tottenham Hotspur's football stadium. So now what I'm saying is those dates are September and October is already virtually taken for the biggest events.
Okay. I was gonna ask. Good looking out, Jonathan. Let me get the super chat from Jonathan. Jonathan, so if Charlo would have fought like Castano did, you don't think they would have given the fight to Charlo and said he dominated the fight? Be honest. Depending if he would how he was effective aggression. Nah, we've seen it a lot of times. The aggressive guys doesn't win all the time. If he was just aggressive and that's all he did, but Castano was also aggressive, hurting him as well multiple times, win the championship rounds, and did some clean jab work. I'm not saying he did some excessive clean jab work and was jabbing him to death like it was a Tyson Fury shit. Nah, I'm not saying that. But when Castano was not pressuring, what was he doing? What was he doing if he's not pressuring him? What was he doing? So there's other ways that you could score the battle. There's defense, and it's just other ways. So look. Sean Porter is aggressive. He's always in a close fight. Does he get the nod? Did he win versus Earl Spence? Did he win versus Keith Thurman? Did he win versus Kell Brook? A lot of people felt like he almost lost with Ugas. The pressure fighter always don't win. Look at the pressure fighter. Manny Pacquiao versus Floyd Mayweather. Who's the pressure fighter? Who? Yeah, Manny Pacquiao was a pressure fighter. He ain't win. Carlos Maidana, he was a pressure fighter. He ain't win. That doesn't mean because you the pressure. You were pressing the fight and you was doing great. You had effective pressure on you had spots when you was effective pressuring, but then you was getting hit and hurt with that same pressure as well in other rounds. So he wasn't effective all the time.
Yeah, but I just don't think at the end of the day, you mentioned a name, right? That he's even as much as I've been watching his career from a young kid, Danny Swift Garcia. I don't think there's no business for Danny Garcia to be at 154 unless he wants to be a journeyman. I mean, look, Danny Garcia, yeah, he's a good name. Is he just a name at 154 that they're going to use him as a journeyman because he didn't do nothing at 147, bro?
He didn't do nothing, but the thing is with that, Danny Garcia doesn't lose bad.
No, he doesn't.
You feel me? And that's how your stock drops. See, Danny Swift Garcia, his stock dropping, but little by little, he's not losing bad. It's like Adrian Broner. Adrian Broner don't lose bad.
Yeah, but how good do you think Danny Garcia can be at 154 when he never even showed us at 147 that he won anything with the elites?
But you know what? That's what happens when you put in that work early. He got his name. He got his name because he put in that work. He got his name because he was the guy that was fighting guys that they thought that was going to beat him. He was the underdog versus Amir Khan. He was the underdog, I believe, with Lucas Matisse. I believe. A lot of people feel that Lamont Peterson and Danny Swift Garcia, that was a 50-50 fight. He was the underdog versus Keith Thurman. He was the underdog versus Sean Porter. He was the underdog versus Earl Spence. So Danny Swift Garcia has names, and he is put in position where people thought he was going to lose. So he did his work early at 150, at 140 to have a name. He still has a career, and this is what I mean about there's certain fighters that, you know, they fight hard and they don't have to win all the fights, but that doesn't mean you don't have a career. Look at Gabe Rosado. He still got a career.
I mean,
Daniel Jacobs ain't no champion right now, but he still got a career. And would a Daniel Jacobs versus Bubo Andre fight will be good? Hell yeah. Daniel Jacobs Benavidez, good.
yeah, it's confusing because Danny Swift Garcia can earn more money at welterweight because there's bigger names.
He already
at
fought
welterweight.
everybody. He already fought everybody.
Yeah, I hear you, but is the money at 154? The only fights that I can see the money being at is probably against Castano now, right? After his performance, and Jermell Charlo. I mean, Erickson Lubin, I don't know, man. I think that he has no business being in there with Erickson now. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe
Nah,
Danny
I think that's
Garcia
a
gives
good
him a
fight.
good fight. Maybe Danny Garcia shows us he can still hang with the boys at 154. I mean, we don't know.
I think that's a good. I think that's a good fight. I think that's a good fight, and you know, we see Daniel Garcia. I think his punch count is just not the guys that's in that division of 147. He can't match these guys in their punch count. He can't match Earl Spence. He couldn't match Keith Thurman. He couldn't match Sean Porter's punch count. But in 154, he got the with his power carry, but with him sustaining shots carry, because he sustained the shots and people got bigger gloves at 154. See, he could take the shot to be at 154.
You think his chin can handle it at one? You mean like Danny Swift Garcia's got a granite chin?
Hell yeah,
he's got a fucking granite chin, bro.
I think he could handle it because I don't think there's good fighters at 154, but is there killers?
Yeah.
Is there killers at 154?
Well, that's what I'm saying. And at the end of the day, shall I tell you something, bro? And I'm going for this fighter right now. And this is what I'm going to call out right now. I think that Costa Tszú's son, Tim Tszú, I've watched the last 4 or 5 of his fights.
You think he beats
he's
Charlo?
Boogeyman. I believe Tim Tszú from Australia, Rapstar's calling it right now. I believe he can give Castano and Jermell Charlo all the work. Now, I just like the fighter. I think he's got some of his dad's grit, some skills, and he's got some very good determination about him. I just see some determination guy who wants to, make history. I'm going for Tim Tszú to try and become world champion at 154. I'm going for him, bro.
I mean, he's finishing he's finishing his fighters. I'm gonna tell you like that. He's looking highly impressive.
Yeah, he is. He's fucking beating them easy. I know they're not great, but one of the fighters who he stopped gave Jermell Charlo a hard fight. I don't know what his name is now, but I know that he stopped him, and Jermell gave him. It was a harder fight for Jermell. So I know that Tim Tszú's got something. He's coming from the back end. I hope they get him a good fight now. I hope they can get him into, America. Like you said, he's a sort of fighter been training in Freddie Roach's gym, right? You like fighters coming over to America, so he has been training in America for a long time. He has had that kind of history with Freddie Roach.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, Freddie Roach sometimes doesn't get me tight though. I don't think he builds fighters good, man. I think he's overrated.
Yeah, that's the guy's name, Punch. Dennis Hogan. I think.
He lost. Didn't he lost to Jermell Charlo?
Yeah, but Dennis Hogan, like Liam Roskell said, Dennis Hogan Tim Tszú made an easier job out of him than what Jermell did. So, it just goes to show you that Tim Tszú, I think. Anyway, let's just see, innit? Let's see if he can cause some havoc at 154. Because the 154 division, Danny Garcia seems to be a big name. And that tells me everything about 154 that I need to know. There's not many big names anymore. What's happened to that guy, Jarrett Hurd, 6 foot something? Is he at 154?
Man, I never liked the Jarrett Hurd style, bro.
Why not? Why do you like Jarrett Hurd?
That's what I'm gonna keep it real. Hey, Jarrett Hurd, man, I respect you, but I never been a fan of his style whatsoever, bro.
Nah.
Nah, man, nothing.
Jermell's got size though, innit? He got
I don't
size.
give a damn. That's all he got.
Yeah, he got size. He got size.
That's all he got, man.
He don't use his jab to the most of
He
his
don't use
advantage.
nothing. Let's keep it real, man.
Now he's strong though. He's strong. Did you see?
He's just strong
did you
because
see
he's
how he
bigger than
knocked
everybody
down
else.
Edison Lara? He knocked him fucking the fuck down, bro. He just got strength.
Man, I don't know, man.
I mean, yeah, he just got strength, bro. But at the end of the day, man, was there any undercards that you saw or any fighters that we never saw? Is there any undercards that you saw? Because I didn't watch no undercards.
Yeah, I forgot the name. There was a heavyweight that knocked the dude out the ring.
What?
Yeah, some Mexican. He's a Mexican heavyweight. He knocked the dude out the ring.
Holy fuck. You
Yeah,
not
man.
do that at the fucking ring, yeah?
He knocked him out the ring. Yeah.
Oh shit. That's fucked up, man. Oh shit. So that was what was that then? Oh, the guy just once he got knocked out the ring, did he not come back within the 10 seconds?
Nah, that's it. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah. He was doing good though. I'll get you the name. Because I still got the paper. I'll get you the name, man.
No, I hear you. But it was a good sold out event, yeah?
No, it wasn't sold out. No.
No?
Nah. I don't believe any boxing fight is sold out. I don't remember the last time any official pay-per-view event was. I mean, any official fight was sold out in America.
No, I hear you.
Not even Pacquiao and Thurman was sold out. Maybe the last good, official probably was the Canelo. But
Okay.
I don't think nobody and the Keith Thurman and Dennis Garcia. That shit was sold out. You know when you see boxing and then the seats in the back, that was 16,000. But the Barclays Center it was Dennis Garcia and Keith Thurman got the sellout in the Barclays Center.
Did you anyhow see Al Heyman in the crowd?
You know Al Heyman is a ghost, man.
Al
Al Heyman is Casper the Friendly Ghost.
He used to only come for Mayweather fights, isn't it? Back in the day.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, I remember he was there in a couple of Mayweather fights once or twice. But you would never see him hardly at his events. But yeah, man, it's good though. It's good that, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Everything seems like it's all popping out there. So it seemed like a really good show out there, bro. So yeah, man, it was popping.
Bo Hype said, who's the biggest East Coast draw? I think a good East Coast fight would be Thurman and Ugas. Floridian versus Cubano Floridian. Tampa versus Miami. I think no, I'm sorry. Ugas is from Vegas. But I know he started his career in Miami.
So where's Virgil Ortiz? He's from them sides, isn't he? He's from
Cali.
where?
Isn't he from Cali? No. He's from
Ortiz,
Oak Hill.
No, Virgil Ortiz is from
Texas,
Jermell
Oak
Charlo
Hill.
from, isn't he?
Nah, he's not from Houston. He's from Oak Hill, right?
Okay. So Virgil Ortiz is another Texas fighter. So he fighting Cav Velasquez. Where's that fight going to be?
Oh, I don't know. But it got to be on the West Coast, of course, man. I don't think you're going to see a New York fight in a long time. The tax is too high. And boxing need to keep all that money.
But what do you think about what Bomac said? And I know nobody's been touching on this yet, but Bomac reckons that Cav Velasquez is going to beat the dog shit out of Virgil Ortiz. Now let me ask you this:
Why? Fuck that. Bomac should be saying why you ain't fighting. Why you ain't fighting your WBO #1 contender? Forget about Kyle. He's fighting the mean machine because you don't want to fight Virgil Ortiz. Yeah, he would. Yeah. For you, Bud. For Bomac, my brothers, you say that he's not ready, but y'all ready for. But Mean Machine was ready for y'all. But Kell Brook was ready for y'all after his layoff and coming back down. But Amir Khan was ready for y'all. But Virgil Ortiz is not ready.
So what I'm saying is, Bomac thinks, that Virgil's gonna get all he needs with Cav Velasquez. But if it doesn't go that way, and Virgil does put on a performance against Cav Velasquez, that puts Terence Crawford on the spot.
If he knocks him out, he's already on the spot. That's what I'm saying. Virgil Ortiz already on that spot.
Yeah, but you know, they don't want to give Virgil Ortiz that opportunity right now. They feel like he's too, you know, premature for Crawford. But what we got to recognize is this fight here. If Virgil Ortiz can turn it around, he can put it on them. He can put it on Bomac and Crawford.
Tycho TV, why you setting it up? Tycho TV, he said Atlanta City used to be huge in boxing. What the fuck happened? Donald Trump is not in Atlantic City no more. Remember, Donald Trump had the Atlantic City down pack. He the one that kept boxing alive in Atlantic City, man. We need Donald J. Trump back in Atlantic City. That's what happened, Tycho TV.
Yeah, Atlantic City was the big venues back in the
Make
day.
boxing great again in Atlantic City. That's what it is. Make boxing great again.
All the top fighters used to fight in Atlantic City, bro. You know what I mean? But yeah, they used to be some big venues there, bro.
He was giving Mike Tyson them paydays.
Yeah, I remember that. There's no more fights at Atlantic City anymore, is there? It's all done.
Nah, man.
What's happening with Madison Square Gardens where you are, bro? I mean, what's happening with that? That venue's always popping. What's happening with New York, Madison Square?
The pandemic stuff, and then you got it's a lot of taxes, man.
Yeah.
Ammo Williams versus Boots Ennis. Good matchup. I hope Ammo Williams is good, man. I hope he's in good spirits.
Yeah.
He was going through that mental illness too.
Yeah, no, he had a little, I think he's good now because we ain't heard much about that anymore. So hopefully he's good. But isn't he at 154? Isn't Ammo Williams at 154, no?
Damn, I forgot.
I don't think Ammo's a welterweight, is he?
I think so.
I don't think he's a welterweight. I think he's at 154.
What you think Castano needs to do in the last fight to close the show?
What do you mean? The fight just happened
on the rematch. On the rematch, what do you expect from Castano and what do you expect from Jermell Charlo? Briefly, what you expect? Who you betting on?
Honestly, this is me straight. I don't think Castano can bring anything different. Personally, I think he can go and work on, just be more of a work rate. He can work on more of a work rate and try and capture Jermell Charlo in the on the ropes, or try and find ways to hurt him and try and capitalize. But I think that's just his style. But I think Jermell Charlo, he can bring a couple more things to the table. Just like he adapted to the Tony Harrison fight, he showed me that once he understands that he can't win a certain way, he can bring it differently. Now, I think that Jermell Charlo can change a couple of things. Now, he can either find a way, like he knew he hurt him, he didn't stop him. So maybe Jermell Charlo can find ways to, wear him down and figure out ways to get to the body. And I think there's things that Jermell can, capitalize on and come back a bit different to try and, find a way to get stoppage later on in the fight. But with Castano, I don't think he can do much more different apart from being more aggressive. Now, how can you be more aggressive unless you find ways to be given, you might have to figure ways to start earlier. I mean, what else can Castano bring for you, Punch, more than everything he did bring to the fight? What else can you bring?
I think that's the way Castano fights, and I think that he could probably implement a little bit of the jab, probably hit to the solo plex and stuff like that. Try to do more in the middle of the ring. I think that Castano almost fought the same way I said he was gonna fight. That's the way I predicted how Castano was gonna fight. That's the way he did. He just didn't sustain it throughout the whole fight.
But he doesn't have anything more that he can bring to the table as skill set. That can he? What is he gonna do? Move around more? Move his head more? What do you want him to do? I mean, at the end of the day, is he gonna bring a different game plan? He can't, can he? Really? That's just the way he fights, right?
Yeah, I think that he fought. He tried. I think he did good, but he didn't sustain that into the championship rounds. That's what happened. But his pressure is what also got him clipped. That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, his pressure was great when he's doing good, but the pressure also got him in trouble. Check out that 10th round. Check out the 10th round and how Charlo hurt him. Charlo was on the ropes.
So what would Charlo need to do differently?
Stay off the ropes. Keep that in the middle. Charlo needs to do what he was doing in the 12th round. Throw more shots. Like I said in my prediction, he needs to throw more shots. He needs to up the punch count. Now, if you look, when I was counting, I think he landed more shots and threw more shots than even both of them. And you know, that was the round that Charlo threw and landed more shots than Castano ever landed in shots. You know what I'm saying? Charlo wants to become Canelo style counter puncher.
I don't know. For me, right? Don't you think?
I think people need to realize that this was the best fight in the best. It was the number one fight, the number two, and Castano is a dude that is highly skilled, and people's gonna watch an ultimate chess match. You're not gonna find this knockout shit, or it's not gonna be easy. The best fighting the best. Number one fighting number two is never going to be easy. You're not gonna see Teofimo Lopez took Comey and do it to Lomachenko. It's a different. You saw Canelo Alvarez Triple G. It's supposed to be hard. It's supposed to be.
Now, my other question to you and maybe everybody else, even the subscribers, do you think Charlo is too much weight cutting? Because when I saw the weigh-in,
Has he ever missed
this
weight?
is me keeping it real. When I saw the weigh-in, Charlo looked drained. Now, I don't know if he always weight cuts like that and that's how he looks. But for me, I don't know if he's ready for 160, bro. I'm not saying that at the end of the day he has to vacate or anything, but what do you feel about that?
I gotta ask them the question. Like, people gotta ask them the question: how you doing with your weight? Do you feel comfortable? So I don't know. Did he ever miss the weight? I think he never missed the weight. So.
No,
One thing about the Charlos that they keep themselves in shape even when they're not even contractual to fight. They always in shape. I know when they go in the gym, they don't gotta cut that much.
Yeah, I can't really say too much about the weight because how did he win those championship rounds? He still had the stamina.
Exactly.
And he still had the stamina. He never gassed out. He was able to keep up the pace to the round 9, 10, 11, 12. Most people had 10, 11, 12 to Charlo. So
and then both of them took shots. That means they was in shape too. Like Castano didn't go down in the 10th round.
No,
that means he was in shape. To sustain those, he was in shape. They was in shape because they was getting connected. Castano was hitting solid body punch. That probably somebody else could have gone down in one of those solid body shots, and that shit sounded hard. There was one body shot that he connected. That was a solid body shot.
Yeah, you were there, so you could hear him.
That's the difference. You got the angles. I get the official when shots are landing.
Yeah, how far was you sitting away from the judges?
4 rows, 3-4 rows.
Oh, you can see the judges, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was the third row. It was the commentators, one press row, and the second press row.
Right. What stadium was it?
The AT&T Center.
Okay.
I think it was the second or third press row. I think it was just 2 press rows. Maybe it was a little back, but it was press row.
So where are we gonna see you next, Mr. Punch Drunk Boxing? Or is it gonna be a surprise? Or are you just gonna let us?
Yeah, man, it's gonna be a surprise, man. It's gonna be a surprise. I gotta put in more. I gotta put in some more work, man. It's work, man. I do think that in the YTBC, man, and we all play our parts and we really be genuine about this boxing stuff. We all could be in the press. We could be the press.
Yeah, you made me think about something. You told us earlier that some of these channels go all the way to these places, no matter how much work they got to put on, and just to get a 10-minute clip for their subscribers. And they go to all these places, go through all these things of staying away for 3-4 days just to get 15, 20-minute clips.
Yo, it's work, man. That's why, man. I didn't need to be in doing press.
It's work, bro.
It's work. At what time you think we left?
I don't know when press ends over there. What does it
Man,
end?
we left almost at 3 o'clock in the morning because people are writing their articles. People are posting up on IG. Some people have other people that's helping them. I don't have nobody. So guess what? While I was on the fight, I'm doing, and if you go watch my punchfromboxing.net, I was writing an article. I was writing an article, posting on Twitter, and watching the fight. In between the fights, I'm writing an article. Then after that, then it's press time, right? Post fight interview. So now you gathering your clips, some certain clips, you putting your cameras back together. Boom, boom. Rolly gets in there, boom. You gotta record that. You gotta edit. You gotta put it back in your laptop. Boom. The next guy come up, and then after all of that, you get your clip. Some people want to be the first one, so they gotta put it. They get posting it up on YouTube, blah blah, and then the works begin. Now you gotta write your article, clean it up. Then you gotta watch. Then you gotta edit the videos from the press conference. Yo, it's work, and the shit. Everything is you doing it for free.
Well, yeah.
So this is why earlier in the channel, I mean in the live is like, yo, you don't have to agree or disagree with people that do this shit. But I'm gonna tell you like this is a grind. It's a grind.
Yeah, I hear you, man. Seems like it's not what you think it is. It's a lot of grind. You got
It's work, and then to be disrespected and to feel like you're not devaluing your work, and when somebody's giving you props, knowing that you see me, you see how I start. You can see how I started my channel.
Yeah.
Now I'm interviewing. Now I'm getting validations and I'm getting respected from that. That means that's hard work. That was not given. That was not me saying what's up and can you say hi to me and look I do this. Nah, man, it's hard work.
Yeah, but this is pure organic. This is the way that you've grown in the business or of the industry of boxing. It's totally been organically. It's your passion, the work ethic, how much you constantly put into the sport of boxing. You're always grinding in the sport, bro. And the thing about you're not just doing the channel. We follow you in Twitter, Instagram. You've got your own website. There's articles coming from your website. Then you've got your own Spotify. You're running about 5-6 different platforms. You would never see the subscribers don't even know this. If you didn't have your shit straight, you wouldn't be able to go to media to Teofimo Lopez's fight. You wouldn't be able to go to Jermell Charlo's fight. You have to constantly be working up to date on all those other platforms to be recognized to be in media. And like you said, you're one person. So these people are like 2-3 up. So you just got to keep grinding, bro.
So think about it. Let's say, look at, I'm gonna give you an example. Look at Mike Coppinger. What is Mike Coppinger doing more than me? Let's just be honest. Is Mike Coppinger doing more than us? Or he's doing the same shit? Really. He could have a little podcast. He could write his article. He got his sources day in and but we do this day in, day out. And some of us we be on panels and we're just talking boxing because we love it. He's getting paid. He got a contract. He's getting paid for ESPN. Guess what? He's getting the backing. And I'm not saying no, he's worked to get that ESPN job, right? But we also working as well. Look at the boxing voice. He does his shit for a long time. Look at Marcos Vegas. You think that Fight Hub getting 1 million? Yo, and I saw Marcos Vegas. He be working.
Hey, man, I think sooner or later when you get bigger, we need to start telling everybody who's hardcore in boxing, especially your subscribers from your side of the place, maybe we might need to get some CVs, bro. People start handing in your CVs to Punch Drunk Boxing. Maybe you might need some some hardcore people around you, Punch.
Yeah, man. We'll see, man. We'll grow. We all grow together, man. Everybody that support me, man, thank you. And I'm support you right back, man. I think that we could really, man, let's get our channels up. We collab. We gotta, I'm telling you, man, we gotta preserve our sport. But yo, man, I'm getting hungry. My dinner's in the microwave, son.
Yeah, man. Hey, thanks for having me on the panel, to the chat. Rapstar Boxing Knowledge. We out of here, bro. Peace.
All right, man. Peace out, everybody on the chat, man. God bless.